What is up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Hope everybody's having a great day. We are here in the new Arathi Highlands area, and all sorts of things for us to kill, right? All the rares. This is where I'm gonna get some fat loots. Hopefully. That's the hope. There's also a ton of quests here for me to pick up. So let's just, start picking these guys up. Start doing this. I think we're going to be able to get a lot of upgrades here as well. That we can start. This is the world boss too, the Lion's Roar. So the world boss is here, and then there should be a ton of elites around here that also drop really good gear. Yep. I don't think we can do the world boss unless there's a group. Actually, let's see if there's a group looking for it. Rare Hunt, war mode on. Lion's Roar, war mode on. Let's join them. Nice. There is a group doing this. If you guys are on the beta, you guys wanna do the world boss? So this world boss drops, let's see, Lion's Roar, 370 gear. I need it. Oh, it's also pretty cool looking. I think it goes with what my helmet is right now. Let's see. And then this, yep, it all goes together. Alright, so we'll wait for some more people to pour in here. I think in the meantime, we can probably go hunt rares, which is faring better for pure survivability, Guardian Druid or Prot Warrior. Guardian Druid has better options. So when you have a Guardian Druid, you also have Frenzied Regen, which you don't have that option on a Prot Warrior. Survival Instincts has 2 stacks, and you can use them whenever you want. So if you really are having a very tough time, you don't have two stacks of shield wall on a warrior. So Guardian Druid gives you a little bit more wiggle room in terms of what cooldowns to use. And also, since you can stack 2 stacks of Iron Fur relatively easily, have decent uptime on that. With 2 stacks of Iron Fur, you're gonna be pretty damn tanky. The only problem that Guardians have right now is their DPS output, but since we're in the numbers changes part of this patch, I'm expecting that to change. What's up, Muhammad? How you doing? We had 7 people. Somebody dropped. I really do want to try this world boss, but we're gonna need more than just 6 people. I'm assuming world bosses are gonna scale 10 and up, just like a raid does. These guys are all level 122. Everything's been scaled up in this zone. What? How is that not a pull? Look at this. How is that not a pull? Is shield block or Iron Fur stronger? The new shield block is a lot stronger. They used to be the same thing, and Iron Fur used to be stronger, but with the new blocking system introduced like 2 weeks ago, shield block is stronger. Iron Fur becomes less effective the more you stack it. Yes, so Iron Fur just stacks armor, so you are subject to diminishing returns when you're using Iron Fur. The old shield block used to be diminishing returns as well, but that's been changed. The old shield block and armor, they are diminishing returns, but they don't share the diminishing returns. So right now, blocking is very, very strong. I would say that Prot Warriors, with shield block up, Prot Warriors have the strongest physical damage mitigation in all of the tanks right now. Well, except for monks with stagger, right? Because stagger is just insane, the amount of effective HP. But if we're talking about just normally taking damage without stagger, it would be Prot Warriors have the best ability to mitigate that physical damage. I wonder how I want to get hit by this thing once to see how hard it hits. But I feel like if I go in there mounted up, it'll dismount me. Okay, it did not dismount that person, right? Parry. Too good for it. Too good. 30k? 33k? Okay. It's a pretty damn hard hit. You're enjoying leveling in the beta? Mohammed, nice. When did you get into the beta? Alright, we need some healers in this group. We have 4 tanks. 4 tanks and 5 DPS. 6 DPS. We just need 1 healer, if not 2. What does this guy even do? Okay, now that we're looking. Interrupt repair. Makes sense. Tank him away from the engineer to allow them to be interrupted. Oh, this is being cast by the engineer? Nature damage, fire damage, fire damage. Not a whole lot of physical damage. Oh, here it is. We're gonna have engineers. Oh, we're going in. We're going in. All right. Let's see if we can even put a dent in this guy. If you guys are in the beta and you guys want to join the group, look for LFG and a custom group. It's called, like, I don't know, Lion's Rest War Mode on or something. Oh, we are nuking this thing. There we go. I don't know how. What else we're supposed? Oh, we got 1 healer. We have 1 healer. Oh, it was a DPSer. His name is Enhance. Enhance the Shaman. Why am I burning alive? Yeah, we are burning this thing. He's like at 60%. Why am I on fire this whole time? Oh, he's got this thing. Emitting fire from exhaust. Alright, let me, okay, there it is. His debuff war. Oh, no, his debuff is back. Well, wait. His exhaust, I would imagine it's in the back, but it's not hitting me back here. He still has his buff up, but it's not hitting me back here. Oh, there it is. Siege tower mode. Uh-oh. Time to kill these ads. Can I drag them out of there? I want to drag them out of there. Oh, almost got me. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gotta get the hell out of here. Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. Alright, so this engineer is the one who's doing that repair right there. Let's interrupt that. And I think that was the only engineer left. Yeah. Okay, so on this side. I don't know if there's any left on the other side. This is a shield bearer and a warcaster. That's fine. We can deal with that. I don't know how much healing they got off because I don't think I was watching for the first cast. Oh, there's 1 engineer here. Not today, engineer. This is an easy world boss. Alright, so this guy's got his bubble. He's running around everywhere, giving his bubble to everything. Let me not take all that fire damage. This guy also can't be stunned, which is kind of annoying. And what does this do? Are immune to interrupts. Oh, that's why they were able to also get the heal off. So if I taunt him, nice, I can drag him out. Oh, this thing is dying. We're almost there. We're almost there. It's only got 2 mil HP left. Oh, step out of that. Again, pop our ignore pain. Stay alive. Shield bearer's back on me. That's fine. We'll just let him get cleaved. Perfect. World boss time. There it is. There it is. Give me the fat loot. Come on. Come on. Give me the shoulders. I got gold. I got gold. Alright. Rip. Oh, you got into the beta last week, Mohammed? Nice. Alright, let's leave the party. Let's find a rare hunting group. Arathi rares. War mode on. Let me go in with this healer. The other one's just a tank. Let's go in with a healer. I want to get a lot of this gear. Perfect. There's a rare already right here. Oh, there's already 5 people in this group. But yeah, sadistic. Iron Fur does become less effective the more you stack it. That being said, 2 stacks is still a really nice bump up in damage mitigated. But yeah, shield block is going to be a better mitigator. Also, let me test this out to see if this works now. Does it work now? Nope. Rip. Okay, I'm going to need to do something else to try to fix it. Are we going in? We got a decent group here. I think most of the group is here too. We've only got 4 people. All right, let's pull this guy. All right, time to kill these rares. I've heard that these rares give 355 gear, which if I get enough of this gear, that means I can start doing like mythic +4s and +5s just by getting all this gear. And I've heard that there's a ton of these guys littered around everywhere, so we're gonna give it a shot. Oh, is my healer not here? Oh no, the healer disconnected. The healer was the guy who started the party, and he's offline. Oh man, I went in here with full confidence thinking I had a healer behind me. Not happening. Let me loot this too. Oh, bunch of junk. I wanted a fat piece of gear. Let's get away. Right? Isn't that like we're all gonna die? Yeah. Okay, that wasn't too bad. He did get a full heal, kind of like he does in the war front. So something to note there, that you have to DPS nuke him down during that apocalypse phase. What's up, Demon Hunter? How you doing? And what's up, Brian? It's going good, man. We just killed one of the world bosses too. Wasn't bad at all. Like, I wouldn't even consider that really a world boss fight. It was just a really long tank and spank. But we got one of the world bosses down. I unfortunately just got gold. I didn't get anything special. Alright, time to pop Avatar. Time to kill him within this apocalypse. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We got this. If I would have gotten some better shield slam procs. Oh no. I don't think we have the deeps for this. Oh, it says that I am now the party leader too. The other guy did fully leave. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. Let's invite some people. I don't know if we can even do this in a raid group, but we'll give it a shot. I don't know if rare elite hunting happens in raid groups. You still have not received your invite for beta? That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Those bosses drop gear like almost always. Still 115 in the beta. Oh, they made leveling longer. Really? Is that what it is? I've logged onto my monk and done a few dungeons, and I'm like, this does not seem like I'm leveling as fast. Alright, I don't think this is gonna happen. I think we should swap what we're trying to do here. Oh, raid mode does not work. Let's do this. Nope. This is damage taken? No, this is damage done. Let's do a raid, and let's do this. And let's boot this guy. Oh wait, he's back. Is he? No, he's not back. Alright, we're gonna have to DPS right now. Come on, here we go, here we go. Apocalypse. Pop, there it is. And let's go all out. Try to do all our deeps. Come on, come on. No. Failed again. Very, very close this time, but it's just not happening. I don't think we have enough people. Alright, let's we'll move on to another rare. Good luck, group. Good luck, group. The OG leader left. I'm sorry. Let's find. They're still doing the Lion's Roar too. Oh, here we go. This is a big group. Nice. Let's go where they are. Where is everyone? Are they all here? Oh, the sharding on this server is really interesting. Everybody is in the Arathi Highlands, but I don't really see them. There's some specific bosses for types of gear. Blizzard made an announcement on Twitter for giveaway of beta. Nice! You still can't believe that they don't consider you a huge star? It's okay, Brian. They don't know who I am either. Where is everybody else? There's some people taking damage and stuff. Why, Blizzard? Server restart? Let's pull this tree guy. Let's go to that tree guy and pull him. I don't know where everybody else is. Yeah, I don't know where everybody else is, but I'm going to try to get one piece of gear. Newstead. Everybody's in Newstead. Where is Newstead? Aha! Alright, let's go find everybody. Oh, you do, you can enter the giveaway of beta keys by watching the WoW streams on Twitch. What are they streaming? The MDI still? The finals of the MDI? I'm at Newstead. I have war mode on, too. I don't know where everybody is. This whole group is lying to me. We're all in different instances. Oh, they said they went up north. Just getting ready to pull Heroic Argus last night and your router decided it was a good time to reboot? Ouch. You did down Argus? Nice. Congrats, man. AOTC, you got that new mount too. Oh, nice. Everybody is here. Okay. They're not all lying to me. Let's get some gear. Come on. Uh-oh. Alright, we're good. Yeah, no, I can't see them on the map. You guys keep looking at my map and like there wasn't anyone till I got really, really close right here. I really couldn't see anyone. Sorry, let's see. Let's see. I want to get some gear, and then if they restart the servers, maybe I can come back and kill the world boss again. Try to fish for that gear again. Give me some gear. Hey, we got some gear. Nice, nice. 355. That's a 5-item level upgrade. Alright, where's everybody going? Let's just follow everybody. Okay, we're all going this way. Cool. 5-item level upgrade. WoW beta key giveaways, and it'll be the first site that pops up. What? Is it possible to stack Ignore Pain and Shield Block? If so, is it super powerful? You can stack it. It's not super powerful. It's just yeah, it's not super powerful. Ignore Pain is not as much as it used to be. Ignore Pain nowadays, what is my Ignore Pain right now? 23k, but I have a few buffs on me. Like I have this buff on me, mastery increasing, strength increasing. So yeah, mastery, I mean Ignore Pain is 700% of your attack power, but look, this is shield block up and Ignore Pain up. I mean, it just, I'm not taking too much damage because shield block is very strong. Shield block is 100% block chance, right? So everything is being mitigated by block. So with how much armor I currently have, my armor mitigates 50%, and then my block is doing an additional 35%. So it's already a lot of damage being blocked while my shield block is up. But Ignore Pain with shield block, it's strong, but it's not. Ignore Pain nowadays only does 50% of incoming damage. So yeah, you're still gonna be taking damage. And oh my god, this really is just like a loot farm. I didn't want to believe people. This is just all the epics. Wait, where are they going? Where are they going? Come back. Come back, don't leave me. Everyone's here. Okay, oh, you guys just killed a boomkin. Cool. Where are we going? Oh, they want to stay for this. That's fine. We can do that. Eating lunch. It's all good, man. Is it stronger than shield block alone? Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, if you stack up Ignore Pain and shield block, it is stronger than just shield block alone, because it's just going to be taking all that damage that comes in, and it's just like, it's like having a bubble, a priest bubble. How are the warriors looking now? Better than some other tanks yet? Warriors are really good at mitigating damage right now because shield block is very, very strong. But I think they still fall a little bit short because just like the way that they generate AoE threat, or their toolkit in general with these new nerf changes, it just doesn't, you know, it seems a little off. Like, we have a threat nerf, but then again, I only have Thunderclap and Revenge for threat, and I can't spam Revenge. Like, Revenge costs a lot of rage, 30 rage, I believe, right? Yeah, Revenge costs 30 rage, so it's difficult to even get Revenge up. So yeah, like the way that the threat changes have gone, it's really hard to hold AoE aggro. And that's one thing that I'm just kind of like, I wish they would kind of look at. We don't have the old school cleave. We don't have AoE taunt like we used to. You know, there's a lot of things that are missing from back when we used to have this low of a threat multiplier. So that's the only complaint I have about warriors. But in terms of taking damage and mitigating it, we are very strong now. You don't have to worry about, you know, feeling weak or anything. What did I get? I got a two-hander. Actually looks pretty cool. This is the Warfront gear. I'm digging it. I don't have too much space yet, or anymore. Where is everybody? Let's see. Am I still going to main a Prot Warrior? Yes. And I'm very glad for these changes because that means that I'll be fine. Everybody, oh, they're inside the mine? I think so. I think they're trying to find their way to that one rare, but there's this guy right here. Yeah, there's this guy. Kill the Alliance dogs. I haven't seen any Alliance around here. My war mode is enabled too. But this is a lot of gear just dropping. Like, this belt is crit verse, not going to be better than my current belt. They're the same item level. Trying to find the group. I don't know where they are. Cave here for 2 times rare. Okay, they're gathering up by the cave. Guys, there is a heat wave happening in... Actually, it seems like a lot of the US right now, but there's a heat wave, and I feel it. Let me just start pulling this trash. I should be able to kill this trash by myself. Not the rare, but I won't pull him yet. Hopefully, some of the guys that are flying above me just jump in here. There it is. Nice, thank you. But yeah, I will be maining Prot Warrior for BfA. Also, for those of you guys who are my patrons and sponsors, I'm going to start posting the dungeon guides. I got one of them done yesterday. The editing on this rig right now is a little wonky. I don't have all my same settings, so things just look a little different. But I did get one done. I'm going to start working on the rest of the dungeons. And then for everyone else, those will go live when BfA launches. But if you guys want early access, that'll be posted to you guys. Posted to the patrons and the channel sponsors. Over on the community Discord, on the sponsor channel, and on Patreon. Whoa, can I stun that? Nope. I don't know what that is. That's a really cool looking move too. Can enhancement shamans get that move? That'll be their little soft bloodlust. You just had a cold front? Nice. Last week it was 100s. Today was 70 degrees. Oh, absolutely. Anything is better than 100 degrees, 85% humidity. I can deal with the cold. When you have the cold, you put on more layers. When you have so much heat, it's like there's only so many layers I can take off. I can't pull my skin off. Sorry. Please take this heat. Get it away from me. Yeah, but I much rather prefer the I much prefer the cold. And give me this cloak. 360. Warforged. It's very similar to what I have, but this has haste on it. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. And then calls forth an ally to aid you in battle. What? Oh, we're going into the cave? Alright, let's do it. One more rare in here. Hopefully we can find him. Nice. Look at that. I just get to stay mounted the whole time. I'm going to assume the rare is at the end of this area. Yeah, I think we need a cold front too. In LA we don't get much rain, but I feel like we need some rain. Wait, what? Did they pull the rare over there? Yes, they did. I was like, I don't see the rare over here. What race do I play in BfA? I'm thinking of changing to Maghar from a normal orc. I play my undead, and I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna keep my undead. That's the plan right now, just keeping my undead. The one thing I hope that they would do was give undead the ability for a straight back as well, but it doesn't seem like that's one of their concerns. I didn't loot these. Nice, got some boots. There we go. That's a 25 item level upgrade. All right, we're starting to get these upgrades. We're item level 341 just by hanging out here for a little bit. Man, I should have done this, you know, last week. I think it was when it started opening up. This is how to gear up a new 120. But I don't think this is going to be this easy when BfA goes live, because if it is, there's no need to do Mythic Plus. You can get Mythic Plus, what is this, 4 gear? Mythic Plus 3 gear? Just by going out here and killing a few rares with a group size that's absurd. I'm still in combat. Get me out of combat. But yeah, changing from Maghar orcs to Maghar orcs from regular orcs, I can see that. Maghar orcs also get a damage buff as well, so you also have that going for you. Alright, we are gonna play until they boot us out. We also have more rares out here. Oh, nice. I'm gonna go check MMO as well, just to see what the blue post is saying. I want to know what the downtime is, and why is the downtime always scheduled around now? Oh, there's a new beta build, but it just changes stuff for Shaman and Monk. What's up, Epic? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, there's nothing in the terms of blue posts about... Yeah, there's nothing about this restart. Huh. And a new shield? New belt. Crit verse. Not gonna do it for me. How much time do we have? 1 minute? We can kill another rare in 1 minute. Let's do it. Come on, guys. Everybody's still here. Everybody still wants to get this done. These guys know where the rares are too. I know this has been around for I think 1 or 2 weeks now. This whole killing rares for this really good gear. So I think a lot of these guys just know where things are. It's alright, I can stand in your whirling blade. Let's do it. Just woke up? You just woke up at like 3 a.m.? Do I think Maghar Orcs fit to be the tank? Because you're a tank main warrior? Absolutely. Yeah. You have a Maghar Orcs have the buff that they can cast on themselves. That buff is also off the global cooldown. So you can use it when you pull. Because no matter what that buff turns into, unless it turns into mastery, but almost everything else is going to increase your threat generated, right? That buff can turn into haste. Haste will turn into more damage done. Did we get a... Oh, we got a toy. And we got a shield? Is this a shield? Oh my god, we got a new shield. That is a big upgrade. 700 more block? I'm going to go from 35%. Oh, I got booted. Okay. Alright, Blizzard. You better... I still better have that shield, Blizzard, because this is... No. You're not going to take that away from me. Alright, let me run the update, guys. Let me do this. You guys get a nice face cam. Just want to hear my opinion? Yeah, so Maghar Orcs... Let me look it up. Let me add this. Window. Alright, I'm just trying to add. Why is this not working? Whoa. No? Okay. Alright. So, looking at the Maghar Orcs, I'm trying to see what else they have. They have... Ancestral Card, increases random secondary stat. Mount speed, pet health, reduces duration of poisons, diseases, and curses by 10%. So Savage Blood is going to help out when you're running Mythic Plus. There's a lot of poison and diseases that go out. I think in raids they're going to make the length of diseases, poisons, and curses just the right amount of time so that your Savage Blood doesn't reduce an extra tick. They want to balance it that way. So I think Savage Blood might help you in 5-man content. And then Ancestral Call, 5-minute cooldown, 100 secondary stat for 12 seconds. It's not bad. And so that's going to help you do a little bit better aggro generation. So you are doing, or no matter what you get, if you get haste, critical strike, or versatility, that's going to increase your threat done. If you get mastery, it's just going to make you tankier. So depending on what you get from that, you can end up with a net positive regardless. Today's your first day in BfA. Nice. Yeah, congratulations to both of you. Getting it right before the cutoff date. That cutoff date is fast approaching. If you guys Friendship Bird, I suggest you Google Friendship Bird, and there is a Discord of a group of people that can help you try to get your Friendship Bird. Okay, so I don't know. Whoa. Yeah, they're doing all sorts of things with the PTR. You just need the bear artifact weapon challenge. Yeah, I jumped in there once and then I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think I really want to complete this. Just gave up. All right, I'm switching over to live for a little bit while we wait for beta to come back. I want to do the Frost Mage Tower. Why isn't my live working? Blizzard, what are you doing? I want to do my Frost Mage Tower appearance, but you know, I haven't even tried to. I think it's the same one as the Boomkin one, so I've done it before. I just haven't invested enough time to see what I need to do to get in there. All right, let's do this. Nice. I think we can loot our weekly chest too, because last week we ran a Mythic Plus on live. By the way, Mohammed, it sucks, the mage tower appearance. Mohammed, are you checking the beta? Did it boot you out as well, by the way? Frost Mage Tower is not fun. It's the Boomkin one, right? It's twins that you have to kite, and then these like tentacles pop up and you have to nuke them down before they get their cast off. Friendship Burb. Not easy to get a place. You just joined a pug. Oh, okay. It sucks speaking as a Frost Mage. Yeah, you got booted out as well. Okay. All right. Just making sure it's not just me, and hopefully they bring them back soon, because I was getting a lot of gear. In fact, I can log on to my other tanks, get gear on them, and then start running Mythic Plus on them. Just that easily. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. 355. It took me a long time to get my warrior up to 330 or something? It's the twins and kiting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've done that one before. On the Boomkin, it wasn't too bad. Your first time downing Heroic Argus was in a pug. But last night your guild raid team did it again. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. Get it done before BfA comes out. It's back up? Okay, let me launch. BfA comes out so that you guys have an established base. You were shaking like hell. Oh man, Julia, that's how I was when I would try the Protection Warrior one. I wouldn't shake. I would just get like really. I don't even. It was like not only mentally exhausting, but I would get so anxious. I remember like sitting at my keyboard, and on my wipe attempt when I wiped like 3%, I was like, I'm done with this. I remember like sweating, physically sweating, and I was like, this is a mage tower. Come on, I can't do this. This is not sweat inducing. Why? Why am I like this? Please let me keep the shield. The shield, yes! We still have the shield. Okay, so we're gonna go from 35% to... Okay, wait. Have you guys seen this beta footage? Yes, okay. Let me move that over. Alright, so let me drop the live stuff that I was trying to pick up. So I go, with this new shield, I go from 35 to 40%. A 5% reduction in damage taken from a shield upgrade. Are you kidding me? That's intense. Alright, let's find a group. By the way, Mohammed, thank you for letting me know that it was back up. Rare hunting. This one has a healer. Let's join these guys. An adrenaline rush? Yes, it was definitely an adrenaline rush. Frost Mage 50 and counting, that bad? What is the best tank in BfA? It depends what type of content. If you're going to be doing Mythic Plus and 5-man content only, then your best bet is going to be Blood DK. If you're going to do raiding content only, then your best bet is going to be Guardian Druid or Brewmaster, and or a Blood DK as well. So Blood DKs are going to be good for a lot of the content, but they're not the best at raiding. They are the best at 5-man though. When you did main guy to 2%, you were so afraid, but you did it nice. They need to do another challenge in BfA. I would like it, but after last stream, there was someone here who let me know the success rates, and they said that only 36% of people got their main mage tower appearance. So I don't know if they'll do it again. I think they were expecting a higher percentage of people to actually get in there and grind it out and get it done. And so only 36%, I don't know. I don't know if they will. You can do it. You can do it, Epic. I'll give it a shot a few times. Actually, I don't know when pre-patch is. I can cheese him on first phase outside his circle. The problem for you is cruel. Cruel. That's the tanking one. You're doing on the you're talking about on a bear. I feel like cruel is just a little bit easier. He's just, you know, interrupt the heal that he gets, the self-healing, and just survive annihilation. That's it. Your videos just keep on getting better and better. You haven't watched much BfA, want to experience it? For sure, man. All the tips and tricks. Thank you, Merc. Thank you. I appreciate it. Merc, was it you that messaged me yesterday, by the way, in the beta? All I was doing yesterday was getting footage and starting to do my dungeon guides, so I saw it like later, way later. I was on my tune. I was just kind of doing getting footage and then seeing the boss names, and then I checked in later and I was like, oh, somebody messaged me. Whoops. Alright, so another rare down. What did I get from that other rare? Pants or something? What is this? 355 pants? Okay, we've already got them. So this guy right here, Singer, needs to give us gloves. Look at this. I have blue gloves. Come on, Singer. Give us some singing gloves. No, that's nothing. Oh, here we go. Gloves? Belt. It's the same belt. I think I have 3 of these belts now. Alright, where are we going? Let me look at the raid group. Where are we going? There's a lot of people over here. Oh, there's a rare right here. Oh, they just took it down, right? Yeah. Just took it down. I don't know where all these rares are. They're just everywhere. Oh, there's another one over here. Let's see if people will follow me. Guys over here. Yes. Alright, this guy needs to give me gloves. He's like a spellcaster, right? He uses gloves all the time. Let's interrupt him. Your priority is to get the bearskin first. That meteor cast on him. Alright. Reflect the lava burst, please. Oh, my reflection ran out. Somebody interrupted the other one. Oh no, I'm gonna go down. Heal. Nice, we got him down. Give me the gloves. Give me the gloves. Boots. Oh, this is a Warforge though. 355 with a socket. So let's equip these guys. Oh, I was gonna say they're BOE, but no, it's just the regular trade. No, let's go this way. They're gonna go back to the farmstead. Let me also empty out a lot of this gear. A lot of this gray stuff I have. Oh, we've got this guy here too. Is there enough deeps to get him? I don't think so. Oh, there's only like 4 people in there. Yeah, let's not. That guy. Oh, wait, everybody got here. Alright, my whole team got here. It's been almost a year since you messaged me. Got some helpful tanking tips. Oh, nice. I thought like in game you had gotten to message me, but Merc, I remember your private message. Merc, if I'm remembering correctly, on YouTube, your icon is like a meerkat, right? I think so. This is Warfronts. Where can you kill rares and get gear? This isn't necessarily Warfronts. It's in the Arathi area. So in order for you to get all these rares, you just go to the Arathi area like right now the world boss is available because Alliance controls the area, but you can kill these rares no matter who controls the area. So yeah, just come over to Arathi Highlands, and they're just everywhere. They're just scattered around everywhere. They appear as stars on your map. So as you're flying around, you see a star, pull over, take it down, and then you'll get some gear. There's a lot of them too. I think I'm like at 7 or 8 at this point. I'm gonna have to throw away some of like I'm gonna have to clean out my inventory finally on the beta. I never thought I'd get to the point where on the beta I needed to clear out my inventory, but I really do need to. Oh, come on. We almost had it. We need a little more deeps, guys. We're just going to need a little more deeps. We got a bloodlust during that phase. Oh, we did. We really did bloodlust, too. How's the new rig, Ian? It's pretty good, man. I'm loving it. I've got 1080p streams now. Yesterday, I was editing my first 1080p footage, but the thing is, I don't have all my settings exactly the same, so things were a little bit weird, but I'm loving the new rig. There's no lag. Like, if I want to, in my old rig, since I'm running WoW and chat here on the same monitor, on my old rig, I really couldn't hit chat on this same rig, right? I had to, if I wanted to chat, kind of wait a second, things would really lag. Oh man, I don't think we have enough deeps for this. But like right now, if I want to hit you guys with like a custom emoji, I can. Like there's not too much lag here for me to like do that. That's way faster. In my old rig, that would have completely lagged out. So very, very happy that I was able to upgrade. Am I doing separate dungeon guides for bosses and trash? Yes, Steve. So I know that there's certain people that only want to know what the bosses do. They think they're just, you know, there's a certain mindset of trash is trash, I'll deal with it. And then there's the other people who want to do Mythic Plus dungeons that want to know what the trash does, because they're going to be pushing such a high level Mythic Plus where some of the trash ends up being mini bosses. So, you know, different mindsets for different people. So I'm going to be splitting up those just exactly like I did in Legion. And so I already did the first one, and I did a private upload this morning just so I could see how it's going to encode, because it was a big file. Since it's 1080p, the file was like 4 gigs. So I didn't want to I want to see what what YouTube encoding does to it. So I'll take a look after. And I also don't want to spam everybody's boxes right now with things that aren't relevant. So I'll post them when BfA goes live. But if you are part of my patrons or sponsors and you're part of the you can message me if you are one of those groups, and you can get in the community Discord, or just on my Patreon. I'm going to start posting them so you guys can start seeing them there. Yeah, I don't think that rare is going to go down anytime soon. Let me go over here. I think there's a rare or two that I missed. So right now, a little bit of, I guess it's like a beta for the beta, because and me editing all that footage, it's definitely different on this rig. So trying to get used to it, and yeah, I'm gonna be posting that slowly. And then for the people who do have access to that, if you guys see any errors or anything that I'm doing that you think I should do differently, let me know, so that, you know, by the time those go live, we can go ahead and change those things. You got beta, Maddie Plays? Nice, congrats. It's a kangaroo. Oh, that's right, it is a kangaroo. I just remember something kind of standing up. What's up, nerds? How you doing, my friend? Is this befuddled in 1080p? Yes, it is, nerds. I'm watching this on mobile, 480p max. What are my rig specs right now? This rig is a Ryzen 7 1700 CPU. The GPU, I haven't installed yet. I wanted to see how this one rendered. I think this is an RX 560, but I have an RX 580 that I'm going to install on here. And I have 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. And somebody hit me up and they said that they wanted to donate. See, this is the world boss, by the way, guys. Somebody hit me up and they said they wanted to donate a solid state drive. So should be getting a solid state drive sometime soon. And, you know, thank you to Mojo. Mojo is actually the person who hit me up and said that they wanted to donate that. So I'll be getting a solid state drive soon. Don't have one yet. But yeah, Ryzen 7 1700 CPU and an RX 580 GPU. And then, like, something I've had since I started the channel has been a RAID array. So I have a lot of hard drives just put in there. So I have a total of 4 terabytes of storage, 4 hard drives right now. Oh, get in here, hit this guy before it goes away. Oh, there's 2 of them here. So yeah, those are the system specs right now. A lot of RAM, a really solid CPU. I was more concerned about the CPU than the GPU. You know, WoW isn't too much of a demanding game in terms of GPU, but if you have a lot of add-ons there, it becomes CPU intensive. And also, since I run WoW and stream, and that requires me to have chat open, webcam software open, OBS open, it's more GPU intensive for me rather than it's more CPU intensive for me rather than GPU, just because of how I run things. Everybody left me. I'm gonna die. Oh no, is everybody over here? Maybe they ran this way. Yeah, they're all killing these guys. You can see every strand of beard hair. That's not a good thing. That's too much detail. We gotta go back. That's too much. What up, Dominic? Yeah, man, it's been a while. It has been a while. I've been good, Dominic. I've been good. I mean, I was just saying, we recently upgraded our rig thanks to everybody over on Patreon and all the channel sponsors and everything. I've just been letting everything that was in Patreon. I hadn't withdrawn anything, so I just kind of withdrew it all in one big chunk once I had enough to go computer shopping. So recently got that. Slowly gonna start upgrading the rest of the rig. I'm gonna get like a second monitor to see chat. Once I get the second monitor set up, I'm also going to set up my old rig so that I can edit on my old rig and have edit on that rig, and then be able to still like record and do everything on this current rig. So, you know, just trying to maximize my time. Also, we got 2 upgrades, didn't we? That's a 10 item level upgrade, and this helmet is another 10 item level upgrade. All right, I need to empty out my bags. These are really old shields that I got for the block value video that I needed to do calculations on, so we can delete these. And then I think we got like a toy from one of these guys that I can learn. I don't know what it does. Let's see. Wear a Moloch head. Okay, let's see. Collections. Toy. What? That's how you're gonna make me wear the head? As a weird hat? Okay, Blizzard. Okay, that makes sense. That's actually a pretty cool toy. Pixar level graphics? Oh no, that's too much. I'm gonna get this leech. This leech is gonna help out. That's it. I just got 1. Now you see why some of my videos are 20 to 60 gigabytes. 1080p creates huge files. Yeah, I was doing 720p before. I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a difference. It is. It is. What does this one do? A mastery. Yeah, I'd rather get a little bit more mastery, a little bit more passive block. Guys, we've gone up like 4 item levels just by hanging out here. Increasing health by 11,000, armor by 400. That's not too much. 15 haste? Yes. I'd rather do this. I'd rather get more haste. Alright. Let's go over here. Let's see if anyone's going to come over here and kill this guy. I'd rather take care of this rare. Yep. There's some people in here. Is that enough people? Is this a war front? This is not a war front. This is the Arathi area. And the Arathi area, while there's no war front going on, like if I would have queued up for a war front, I'm in a scenario. This is just the Arathi area, and there's just stuff to do out here. There's a lot of rares to kill, and a world boss is out here as well. We killed the world boss earlier. So the Arathi Highlands area is just an area where you can go and just like knock out rares. Like it's kind of like doing Argus rares where you get like a certain item level of gear. That's what's going on here. Everybody left us. There was like 5 or 6 people here. Not anymore. Let's get out of here. I don't want to die to this. No, not like this. I think we'll be okay, right? Is the boss still on us? No, we can take out these guys without the boss. Oh, the boss is still on us. No, there it is. Okay, we're good. You have your OS running on one SSD, your WoW running on a separate SSD, and have 2 large 2TB hard drives for general storage running OS and WoW and SSD. Wow, that is a lot of optimization. Yeah, right now I have a RAID storage connected via just USB 3.0, and that has 2 hard drives in it. Each one is a 2TB NAS hard drive, so they can stand always being on. They spin a little slower, but doesn't do that big of a difference for me. But yeah, that's my current setup for storage. But even then, I'm like almost done with my storage. I'm like at 60%, and that's because I only keep my full edited files. I don't keep all my raw footage. If I would keep all my raw footage, those 4 terabytes would have been long gone. Long gone. Alright, we are taking care of this guy now too. Thick paleo steak. We'll keep the steak. Nothing wrong with a little steak. Let's get rid of the random grays we got. And we did get a new chest piece. 15 item level upgrades. Guys, we're at 343. Just by going out here and just beating some people up. This is ridiculous. This is a ton of gear. Increases block. Oh, critical blocks do extra damage. Nah, let's do this one. This one can help me out in dungeons. Warriors still look amazing. They were looking really bad for a while, my friend. They were looking really bad for a while. But now they look good. I agree. Boom running WoW on a supercomputer. Yeah, he is. Warrior is looking pretty okay. Fury and Arms are looking good. You don't know much about Prot, though. Prot is looking good. The new blocking system was such a huge buff that it's looking good now. I would much rather Ignore Pain still be off of the global. That's just going to be a complaint I'm always going to have. I'm going to take that to the grave with me. But, you know, it might just be me at this point. Maybe everybody else is now okay with Ignore Pain being on the global still. Everything else I'm okay with. I wish Dragon Roar was a slightly lower cooldown, just so we can have better AoE, or maybe like Thunderclap a lower cooldown or something. I wish we had slightly better AoE for Mythic Plus to be able to pick up that AoE threat, but it's not terrible. If your DPSers wait about like 3 seconds, like 2 global cooldowns, you're good. But that's the problem. The problem is most DPSers aren't going to wait for you. Why do I have an ogre's head as a helmet? I put on this toy that I got earlier. But it's not even as a helmet. It's just like as a weird hat. It's just a gigantic head as a hat. Ogre Tauren twin head abomination. I'm gonna make more. You also have an 8 terabyte external hard drive for vid storage. So you do not kill your hard drive in the PC. And that's the thing. So the RAID array that I got I don't know, it was like some cheap RAID array. And when I used to try to edit off of it, since they're NAS hard drives, they spin so slow that they would crash. So I can record to it, but in order to edit off of them, I actually need to grab those files and put them locally. So that takes a little bit more of a process. But if I'm gonna, when I eventually set up my other rig, when I get my second monitor and I can set up my other rig to be able to edit, then that process isn't really going to hurt me, the file transfer process. So that can happen passively as I'm doing something else. You entered 10 minutes ago and almost changed all your gear. Now you have 353. Jakar, man, this is intense. Where do I get a glove? That's what I need. I need gloves. Everything else I think is 355 except for like rings and trinkets. And I heard that rings and trinkets don't drop here. Oh, I need bracers. Bracers and a weapon. That's only 2 people down there. Oh, but they are killing it. These 2 people are destroying things. Which do I consider to be the most fun tank to play in BfA? I would say either Blood DK or Vengeance Demon Hunter are both really fun. But that's because, so Blood DK plays very similar to how it does in Legion. Yeah, so it's very, very similar. And Blood DKs are the only tanks that still have magic mitigation. So as a Blood DK, you still have the ability to make that choice of like, hey, there's fire on the ground. Do I want to go stand on it and just pop AMS? Like, is that... It's just an option that's available to me that no other tank has, because every other tank lost their magic mitigation. So it's like, do I want to go stand on it and do that? I can. Oh, it's the same exact thing. Okay. I think that's gonna do all the rares. Let's go see if we can find any more, but I think that's it. We'll start here in this cave and work our way around. But I think that's all the rares for me. You got a glove on the Warfronts, 370. Yeah, the Warfronts aren't up yet. Alliance needs to do a little bit of work of like giving resources, and then I'll be able to do a Warfront at a 370. But yeah, as far as fun tank classes to play, I would say Blood DK are definitely up there because they didn't lose anything. They gained the ability to like reduce snares on them too. So when you have like a dungeon boss that throws out a poison effect or something and snares everybody, on a Blood DK you can just say LOL, get the snare off of me, and it does. You just get it off of you. No big deal. We do have one more rare here, and so it's kind of neat to be able to have that choice. Not many other tanks have that. And then you also have the Blood DK, who has the choice of the magic mitigator. And also the healing on a Blood DK is still really, really good. So that's also something to consider. Although Vengeance Demon Hunter also has the same thing. And Vengeance Demon Hunter is really fun because of how mobile it is and how much you just feel like you're hitting things actively, and that's how you're killing things. Like, as the rest of the tanks, you're just like, alright, let me build up my active mitigation. Let me do this. Alright, I'm going to need to survive. With your Vengeance Demon Hunter, everything is kind of baked in to where the harder you hit the mob, the more you heal, and the better you're doing, and the more survivability you have. It's just kind of baked into like an offensive playstyle. That is a 30 item level upgrade. We are 345. That is insane. I feel like I want to bring my Blood DK out here. 345 and Mythic 0 drops 340. So I am Mythic +2 fully geared. It's like if I have all Mythic 2 gear. So that means I can start grinding out like Mythic 4s. Maybe even Mythic 5s. Is there any more rares? I could use a new bracer. 15 item levels on a bracer if I can find a rare. I think that's going to be it. That's a bit of a game changer. You still can't decide which one you want to take into BfA. Druid, Warrior, or... Wait, you said Druid, Warrior, or Druid? What? You record the vids locally on your hard drive, edit them there as well. Final file is uploaded to YouTube and move the file. Oh, okay. if I try to record, oh, but the thing is, you're running on a solid state hard drive. If I try to record and play WoW off of the same drive, I get a lot of hiccups. You know, just too much for a regular. Maybe if I had like a Barracuda 10,000 RPM one, but I don't. By the way, Brian, have you ever seen a hard drive explode? Like the needle messes up and it explodes in the enclosure. I don't know if anyone has ever posted this. I mean, surely someone has, but a Barracuda 10K RPM drive exploding in its enclosure. It's like an extra 50% RPMs. Will it be like this in live? No. Gearing like this, I can't imagine this being in live, because that means that for the first little bit you hit 120 and you can just come out here with a bunch of friends in blues and get Mythic +2 gear. Or Mythic, it's actually Mythic +4 gear, but it averages out because you don't get rings or trinkets. But I can't see it being like this in live, where you can bring 20 of your friends and then just grind out Mythic +4 gear in this easy of a scenario. I really hope it isn't that way, and I really doubt it's going to be that way. I think that's it for the rares, guys. I'm looking at my minimap. I think that's it. You're tired? You meant Paladin? Oh, Paladins are really fun too. There are rares underneath me, but I don't see like a cave or anything. I think that's gonna do it for rares on this guy. Oh, we didn't kill this big guy, did we? Oh, we did. All right, let me go back to Zoldazar. We can run a +4 while like this. I do need to empty out my bags too. I was gonna say, where's the portal? You could always sell stuff, right? As far as in-game stuff, yeah. Rogue is looking pretty great, but you have a weak spot for rogues. Yeah, rogues are still strong, man. Rogues are still strong. All right, let's go up to the transmog dude, or actually repair guy. Repair, vendor some stuff, and run a mythic, because we've got 345 gear now. I'm not scared of anything. Okay, I need to sell some things. I have way too much junk here. Here, I have all these potions that are a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of nonsense. Nonsense. Lesser magic essence. Nonsense. Expulsum is new stuff. I need to keep that. Strange dust. Nonsense. These fist weapons. They're so cool. 325. Sell that weapon. We can sell these pants too. And then I have a better version of that. These Tortolan Seeker things. Oh, these rings. Oh, this ring is for swim speed. I don't need that. Never seen one explode? Oh, you should look it up. I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube videos of it. That's what I'm talking about. I've never seen one explode in person. That would be terrifying. But hard drives exploding are kind of interesting. Let's get rid of these as well. Alright, I think that's enough bag management for now. Alright. You were thinking about Paladin as well as Rogue and Warrior probably. Paladins are really good because they're going to have the new blocking system, which is very strong. They're also going to have the utility, right? So when you bring a Paladin to a raid, you get a bubble taunt. If he has that, you get healing on your group or on the Paladin itself. You also get a cleanse now on, you know, whoever you want. So that you get a lot of things out of bringing a paladin, just a lot of utility from bringing a paladin, which I would suggest that you also get Blessing of Sacrifice for your off tank. Like it's a lot of really cool things that you're getting. On live is a 5% drop. Oh, okay, yeah, that wouldn't be bad. 5% chance. Don't sell gear. Use the forge to change to other mats. What? What forge? Am I gonna race change in BfA? No, I'm gonna stay with my undead. I thought they were gonna take Bull Rush off of the global cooldown. They haven't, and so I don't think they're going to anymore. So if Bull Rush was gonna be off of the global, maybe, because it's a nice little mini stun while you're doing other things. Jakar, what forge to change to other mats? Am I buying this stuff back? The new Ret Paladin here is heal is stupid good. Yeah, Ret Paladins also bring a little bit of that utility. But Prot Paladins, I feel like they have more off time, right? When your active tank taunts off of your Prot Paladin, then your Prot Paladin can do things. This is actually a really cool transmog. This Warfront's armor, I'm digging it. I didn't think I would like this shield. When I saw this shield on like MMO Champ, didn't think I'd like it. This is actually a really cool shield. The one near the blacksmith. Okay, let me see. Let me go look. Oh, that's right. That's right. There's a new... Yeah, I forgot about that. What's up, Kaiser? How you doing, my friend? Alright, so let's look for a dungeon group. Someone's running a +3 motherload, but they already have a tank. That means I get out scot-free. I think I'm going to have to do my key. What's my key? A +4 something or other? +5 Toll de Gore. That's a very high key. Let's see. Toll de Gore is the one where we have to escape the prison. Yeah. We'll give it a shot. What do we have? Tyrannical and Raging. Raging. Oh, that's terrible. There's a bunch of Mythic Zeros happening today. Alright, let's start a group. Toll de Gore. It's the wrong one. +5. Alright, so in this dungeon we have... Nothing is super terrible in terms of boss fights. Jess Howless can be a little terrible if the group is going to run a little too fast, and hopefully everybody just lets me do the running. Sand Queen is going to have high damage, so we're going to need a healer that's very comfortable with that. This guy's outgearing me. I'm 345. Jakar is outgearing me. He's in 350s. Kaiser, they lost? Oh, wait, why? The rip key. Oh. I get it. I get it. I thought we were talking about World Cup for a second there. There are some high item level DPSers here, man. Jakar, you're talking about this forge here, right? Shredmaster. What was the gear I bought back? Here it is. Scrap. Nice. Okay. So I can probably just do all of it together. Scrap and get a bunch of Expulsum, or what is this stuff? Durable Flux. Ores. Nice. And a gem. Nice. Alright, all we're going to need is a healer, and since we're going over to Toll de Gore, I'm going to need to go over to the Alliance area. I believe it's in Tirgard. I'm looking it up. Nope, it's the wrong thing. I believe it's here. Freehold. This? Toll de Gore? No, Siege. Where is Toll de Gore? Oh, it's off of an island somewhere. I think it's this island. Yep, it's that island. Which, if I don't have the flight path for it, I'm gonna have to swim it. Switching PC now? For sure, Epic. For sure. So yeah, let's try this +5. See how bad it gets. 345 item level. That means I have gear. My gear averages out to a Mythic +2, but most of it is this 355. Is that a healer? That is a healer. All right, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. We'll see how bad this is. It's not like the Obliterate Forge. Yeah, it wasn't 1x1. I like that. Alright, so this +5, it's going to be raging. In terms of like really dangerous trash pulls as well, I'm trying to think of everything in that dungeon. I can't think of... Oh, there's this one guy, but I have to kite him anyway. But he does hit really hard. Hopefully the group also knows how to man the cannons, and by using those cannons we're going to be able to take down the mobs a lot easier as well. So hopefully we know how to do that as well. If we can man the cannons and I can kite that guy in peace, we'll be good. If not, we'll have a rip key. Flight path guy is up top. Do I have this flight path? Of course I don't. Alright. Time to swim. Don't worry, guys. I don't have a water strider. Let's all calm down. I just don't... I don't have a water strider. Or druid form on my warrior. Can I actually even make it? Wait, I don't think I can make it. I think I hit the water that gets me fatigued. Alright, let's see. If there's anyone else coming, yeah. So as soon as we have one other person out there, we can get a summon going. Please have a flight path, Mr. Monk. Please be a better person than me. Have either a flight path or a water strider. Get my purple birdie out and fly on him to show off my AOTC. I do have that, but if it doesn't, does this help me swim faster? Look at this thing. It can swim, right? Yeah, I don't have anything to, unless they let you use the Val'sharah mount out here. That'd be nice. That seahorse has no uses. Where is that seahorse? I don't even know what it's called. This thing is scary. This thing. Random drop from Mistress. Alright, someone... Is this guy better than me? Is he flying? Oh, he's got a water strider. Nice! This monk has a water strider. He's a good person. I don't have a sea turtle. I don't have anything that's water. I don't have anything that's good for water. Look at this guy running across my screen. You go, monk. Thank you. You're the MVP, monk. Yeah, I don't have anything for water. I have that Val'sharah seahorse, but I can't even... I don't see it. I don't see where it is. Looks like a what? Like a what? Yeah, this monk is a better person than me. He actually got his stuff done. It's gonna be awkward meeting in the middle of the sea with your tank. I think the more awkward one is like when an LFG group is forming. You're an LFG, you're trying to get people, you're out there doing a world quest, and you pull too much, and you get accepted into the group, and you're dead, and it's like, guys, I'm the tank, but like this doesn't happen all the time. I die. I overpulled. I didn't know these mobs stunned. I promise this is gonna happen in the dungeon. Please, don't kick me. Perfect. I just got here. The flight path is like off to the side or behind or something. We're missing one person. Yeah, he said 1 second. Prehistoric fish from very deep in the oceans. Oh, yes, I know this fish. I know this fish because Pokemon is educational, and they have a Pokemon after it. Alright. Oh, wait, is this set to Mythic? This party leader, I'm telling you. I believe it is. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so let me get a food buff going. We're going to be pushing this +5. This is the highest key we've done so far in the beta. Let's do a ready check.
Our target is being held within Toll the Gore. A recent escape has incited chaos in the lower levels of the prison, which
My group said that they don't want to play with me because I'm such an ugly tank. Oh man, they got me. It's the Arathi gear. Don't do this to me. It's the ogre head on my face. All right, so first pull here. We've got raging. We've got tyrannical. So tyrannical is not really going to apply here, and you don't want to get ahead of yourself too. You saw like the boss pop up there. If you get too far ahead of yourself, that boss pops up from the ground and actually one-shots you. So I was running like a normal mode, and I was like, it's normal mode, I'll be fine. I ran ahead of everyone on my mount. The boss popped up underneath my mount and just one-shot me. It was not fun. Alright, so I don't know how much Mythic Plus percentage we're gonna need, so let's clear out these guys. Wreck Storm. I'm not gonna be able to hold threat on that. I'm sorry already. Like, just you gotta give me a little bit more warning than that. Yeah, instant Wreck Storm. He went down. All right, then let me pull these little guys as well. Uh-oh. Alright, so we've got my shield block up. We've got a demo shout up. Everything should be sticking to me just fine. Oh, we have treants up. I was like, wait, why did everything immediately get off of me? Treants are taunting. No big deal. You're scaring the children befuddled? It's because I'm wearing a giant ogre head as a hat. Alright, so I'm going to let the monk drink up a little bit. Monk is like at 60%. And he's good. So let me pull this guy back a little bit. Also, one important thing that I've mentioned a few times, but I think it's important to state it again. If you guys are going to be tanking in BfA, use your taunt. While your taunt debuff is active on the target, you do increased aggro generation. So like right now, boss is going to go under, but as soon as boss comes up, I'm going to throw my taunt on. Taunt, shield slam, thunderclap. Like do two moves that have good threat multipliers, right? Shield Slam just does a lot of damage, has a really good threat multiplier. If I had Dragon's Roar, I would have done that instead of a Thunderclap because it just hits hard. That's going to have a really good multiplier because of the damage it does. Let's throw some Ignore Pain on. The damage isn't super crazy. Oh man, my damage meter is off because I messed it up earlier. So I need to switch that over to damage done. Or damage taken, rather. But my bottom meter is also damage done. These guys are a bunch of non-elites. So let me actually get away from everyone. Boss is just about done. And boss is down. Nice. Okay. Let me switch this to damage taken. Okay. So yeah, the damage taken there, I didn't get a huge spike up. I didn't have to use Last Stand. I always try to save Last Stand as my oh shit button if everything is going sour, but that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. So get a little shockwave on, get a little thunderclap. Holding decent amount of threat. There it is. Yeah, that's not too bad. Then again, I don't think that was a Wreck Storm in there. Dragon's Roar is definitely going to help with the aggro as well. Uh oh, we got the elite here. So taunt off the elite, pop avatar, just start holding things. This elite, I don't want to pull too many of these elites because these crocodiles, they put a debuff on me that reduces my stamina or my max HP by a certain percentage point. So if I pull like 4 of them, I'm basically going to be having half of my HP. And on a +4, which I haven't ran before, or a +5, which I haven't ran before, that could turn into an issue really quick, especially because we also have Raging here. So towards the end of the pull, these guys are going to be doing a lot more damage. So I want to take it a little bit slower here. Hopefully my group doesn't get a little over anxious and pull for me. Alright, this is going to be a double pull here. You guys can see I had 2 stacks of the debuff on me. I did shake them off by throwing a shockwave out. I'm trying to hold all this threat. I'm telling you guys, it's the cleave threat that's going to be killing the Prot warriors because Thunderclap on such a long cooldown and Dragon's Roar on such a long cooldown, Revenge costing your main resource. You know, I feel like in order to hold AoE threat, you're going to have to go the spec where you have a really, really lowered Thunderclap when you pop Avatar. Which, what is that talent point called? Bounding Stride. No, not Bounding Stride. Unstoppable Force instead of Dragon Roar. But Dragon Roar is going to be the only way for you to hamstring things. So if you have like the Raging debuff that we have now, you get a big pull. That Raging debuff, you're going to want to kite out of that. And the only way to do that now is through a Dragon's Roar or by depending on your team. You'd have to be in Discord with your team or in the new voice chat and tell them, hey guys, can somebody snare for me? Like right now, I really need to get out of here. So for Pugs, Dragon's Roar utility is just going to be so much higher that I don't see really switching out of it too often. Alright, we don't need to pull this guy over here in the corner. Let's pull these guys. There's another Wreck Storm. I'm probably going to lose the non-elites. I did. But trying to hold them, but it's not a big deal. They are non-elites. So if I do lose them, again, not too concerned about losing non-elites. Alright. Let's pull these guys behind the corner. I'm scaring the children. I do that sometimes. It's okay. Scaring the chitlins. Please don't pull. Ah. I mean, that guy was gonna run into these guys anyway. The mob that was running away scared was going to be running into these. All right. So again, my cleave, I'm trying my best to throw as many revenges out there as I can. It's not as much as I'd like it to be. But yeah, I wish there was you know, we got back to Wrath of the Lich King numbers of threat, but we lost our ability cleave. We lost our AoE taunt and like banners and stuff. So, you know, I think banners came right after. I think banners were Kata, but yeah, we lost a few things that helped keep everything on us. There's a Wreck Storm. This is gonna be fun trying to hold these guys right now. But he did wait a little bit. So you see, like, the Wreck Storm waited about 3 globals, and I was actually able to maintain everything just fine. So if you run in and do something like a Recklessness Blade Storm immediately, that's gonna pull. But give your tank 3 globals and you're good. Let's pull all these non-elites because we're gonna end up here anyway. The boss is gonna end up in this position, and we're gonna have to take care of these guys. So I'd much rather deal with them now in a more controlled setting rather than when we have a boss on us. That's gonna be like mayhem. And also this boss spawns a lot of ads, so not only we're gonna have the boss on us, we're also gonna have a ton of ads. Would running Vengeance for more revenge be useful? It would, but the thing is, Vengeance with Ignore Pain being on the global, I don't know, it feels a little wonky. It doesn't feel as fluid as it was, but definitely would help out. So maybe I'll switch out. But definitely the one talent point I think that still needs a really hard look at is Ravager. I just don't see the point in Ravager. It does such low amounts of damage. It does less damage than my Thunderclap does, and it does it over the course of a few seconds, while my Thunderclap just does it instantly. So just all sorts of funny things happening with Ravager. I think we mentioned it last live stream. If they replaced Ravager with like our legendary bracers or something, then you can have some competition with anger management. Like right now, anger management is just really, really good. Although I also don't knock heavy repercussions because the new blocking system is really good. So they both have their place. But Ravager does not have its place. Oh man, I was getting destroyed there. My damage taken per second was at 30,000. What is destroying me? Alright, let me LOS these guys because I don't know what's destroying me. But it's definitely not fun. Alright, we got some treants out here, so hopefully the treants help. Is it the throwing rocks? Salt blast? Is that what it is? I don't know what is destroying me. I definitely am interested to see. Spells taken. Just a melee? Huh. Okay. I don't have, unfortunately, all the time in the world to analyze that. Alright, so here's the fear going out. Somebody else got the interrupt. I was going to let the cast go a little bit more. Here's the daggers cast. You want to LOS the boss. Run back in. Unfortunately, this camera angle is pretty damn ugly. Just hiding here in a corner. He's at 50%. There it is. We're going to get the ads now. Hopefully, our group doesn't get too anxious and just pull all of this. Because some of them are non-elites, but some of them are elites. Like this guy. This guy's an elite. This next guy is an elite. But then after that, I don't think we have much else. No, I see the DPS warriors just chasing down the boss. I'm going to have to pop a big cooldown here to kind of have everyone on me and not die at the same time. So let me interrupt that motivating cry. Let me get a stun out. And then right after that, let me get shield wall up. Okay. So now we have the fear. Let me interrupt that. What? Oh man, flashing daggers. I can interrupt the I mean, I can break out of the fear with Berserker Rage, but I could have sworn I interrupted it. He did have a buff on him, so I don't know if he maybe was immune. See, I interrupted that one. Not quite sure what happened last time. Alright, that was that boss. Let's just go ahead and keep pulling, right? Yeah, my healer's fine. Ever been hit with a rock? It hurts. It does hurt. I agree. You ever been hit with like a ball straight to the face? Like right in your nose? Either a basketball, a soccer ball, whatever kind of ball. Like just ever been hit with a ball smack dab in the middle of your face? That's one of those things where you're like, I don't even know what's happening. My eyes are crying, but I don't know. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. My eyes are just sweating. Your body responds for you when you get hit in the face with a ball. Your body's like, we're gonna cry now. That's just what's going to happen. Riot Shield, let's go ahead and stun out of that because that buffs everybody else around here. Gives them a little defense buff. Not gonna happen. Looks like Prots are leading the tank ladder. Protection Warriors are going to be really good at mitigating the damage, but we don't have any good magic mitigation. We have Spell Reflect, but it's 15% now. So we don't have good magic mitigation, and our active mitigation also has really low uptime. So we have 2 charges on Shield Block, each with an 18-second cooldown, I believe it is now. And it's going to be really difficult to have 100% uptime on active mitigation, so we have a very strong mitigator with a new damage, with a new blocking system, but maintaining that uptime. Like right now, look, I have no shield block up, and it's not coming up for like another 6 seconds. So right now, I'm just kind of tanking with my face, right? So there's moments where Prot Warriors are going to shine. Unfortunately, you have to really be calculated. Like right now, there it is. I have 1 charge of shield block. I can shield block all of this, but then after that, like I barely have 1 right now. This is a cast time, so I don't need to use 1. There's a stun that went out, so you have to be really, really calculated in order to mitigate well on your Prot Warrior. How did that not pull? What? There it is. Come over here. Come over here. I don't want to pull everything else. I don't need it. Come on. Alright, perfect. How's my enemy forces percentage? 80%? Not bad. I may need to come back and pull a little more trash, but we'll figure that out after the boss. I haven't done this dungeon on a Mythic Plus, so we'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and just stun you right now. I don't want you to keep hitting me. Alright, let's skip all this. Plenty of times when you try to act tough, but you've got a river running down your face. Alright, so hopefully someone in our group runs into this heavy cannon and uses it. No? Okay. Let me just hop in myself. Why not? This is going to do a lot of damage. It's going to reduce our headache by a lot as well. Does a lot of damage, and it also pulls threat, to be completely honest with you. There it is. Somebody jumped in it. Perfect. As a tank, you can even jump in it and use it because it's going to have a really, really good threat generation. But, you know, you probably want to be out here to be able to save anyone's life and taunt off if you need to. But that cannon, insane amount. Look at the damage meters. Whoa! I got 2 shot by that guy. Oh, the cannon blast does friendly fire. Yeah, I didn't know that the cannon does friendly fire. Alright. Okay, so they should be able to pull just fine by using that cannon while I run back. Let's also run back by using this and get stuck in the process. This Pat. Damn it. Ads on top of ads on top of ads, the Pug Life way. That wasn't too bad of a pull. We haven't had like really bad pulls. That was it. That's all enemy forces, so you can do a lot of skipping. We're not even done pulling all of the trash here. There's still plenty of trash. I think there's 1 more boss and then about 7 or 8 more mobs after this trash that is still left to do. So you can do a lot of trash skipping on this dungeon. It's interesting. Let me switch over to Vengeance I know Booming Voice was really helping me. Wait, what? I can't use that. Oh, it's Mythic Plus. We can't do anything. Just kidding. Alright. So again, I use my taunt debuff. I throw out a shield slam and a dragon's roar. I build up a really, really heavy amount of threat. Let me pick this barrel up and drop it over here so that nobody gets to light it on fire. Why am I on fire? Oof. Alright, so she's gonna blow up that side of the platform, not my side, so not too bad. I think 2 people got hit by that fire. And there's 1 barrel right next to me, so I definitely want to be careful of that. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop a cooldown. There's more barrels. And there's her Cinder Flame. Let me see if I can pick up this barrel and move it. Nope, I missed it. Alright, come over here. Come over here. Alright, so now now that I use my last stand with bolster up, I've got my shield block up, so I can use my shield blocks right after that. Let's move you out of that. Please come over here. Please clap. Alright, there we go. Boss down. These guys are the ones that I have to kite. These guys are going to hit hard. Yeah, so I don't want them to hit me. As soon as my Dragon's Roar wears off, I'm going to go ahead and throw my stun out. I can run in. Let me see. Let me run in. I did a... Oh, that lockout one-shot someone. So, yeah, I definitely don't want them to hurt me. Nice. We'll get a res here. Oh, no, somebody went ahead and used the cannon. Okay, that's fine. We can get a res after this. Perfect. And this next pack, the easiest way to do it is to pull these guys down as well and cannon them. So let me pull these guys down. These are the guys that I want to kite. These are the guys that hit really hard and I want to kite too. So pulling them down and doing all sorts of things with the cannon with them, that's going to be great. Oh, I got hit with the cannon as well in my face. Perfect. Just cannon them to death. I got knocked out? Yes, I did. That cannon really hurts, man. 60k per hit. This guy's doing 44,000 DPS. Average DPS right now I think is like 5k. It's 10 times more damage than you should be taking. Alright, so now we've got the last boss here. I want the last boss to pull over to the left-hand side because I want to go in there and full threat, full aggro with the taunt debuff. So I want him to be over here. So once he comes like right here, I can charge in, do the things. Thing is with this boss, the more you move, you have a chance of just getting stunned for a very long time. So you don't want to just start spam moving. You see that bar underneath my rage bar? If that bar reaches max, I get stunned, and the way that it reaches maximum is by moving. So you guys saw I moved there, it went over to half. That's what I want to avoid. Did somebody die to that? No, okay. Everybody's alive. Perfect. So I want to move out of that, but you guys can see like it's the amount of moving you can do is very, very limited. Oh no. Oh, I can't move anymore. Let me pop a cooldown. I'm really close to getting stunned here. Oh man. I'm gonna get shot here as well. That knockback almost got me. Oh, I can't move. Oh god. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Everybody died. Okay. Oh man. I'm still stunned. Alright, so this boss is gonna be, I guess, I remember the debuff going away faster than it did there, so I guess in Mythic Plus it just doesn't go away. Show hunter talents. This hunter is running Beast Mastery. Aspect of the Beast, Stomp, Binding, Murder of Crows, Natural Mending, Chimera, and Dire Beast. Okay. Alright, so they want us to tank with our back up against this wall. And nobody's gonna move. Okay. Alright, so they only want to move for the crossfire. So I've got the explosive burst. No one's within my AoE. Perfect. There's a cross ignition. I think I'm safe here, right? Yeah. It's hard to see. It's hard to see like this. Deadeye is going to go out over here. Explosive burst on me. No one's within my AoE. Cannon is facing inward, so I'm good. We're going to have crossfire soon. I can't see a damn thing. Okay, I moved a little bit. There's cross ignition. There's Deadeye going out. This guy's like at 50% HP. A little bit more, actually. Alright, pop Avatar. Is anyone within my AoE? Oh, the other warrior is. Oh, I got knocked back. Perfect. I got knocked back into a good position for the crossfire. So I don't have any poison on me, so I'm just going to take a little sidestep here just to be able to have my back up against this wall right here. It should be helping out. This boss seems like it's just going to be such a pain. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think someone's going to have to run here. No, okay. We're good. Cross ignition. Uh-oh. I was within that cross ignition for sure. Alright, let's demo shot right before that round goes out. And we should be alright. This should be it. Perfect. Mythic Plus done. Mythic plus 5 done in time. Keystone upgraded to +2. Guys, I got Keystone Challenger. Wait, where's my Keystone Challenger? There it is. I got Keystone Challenger and no gear. No gear. Alright, let me run out of this dungeon so I can get the flight path too. That's gonna be important to me. I'm gonna need this flight path later on. What did my key turn into? A freehold +7? That's not bad. All the cloaks, they've got a crit mastery cloak. No, I've already got a 360. That was the last boss, yeah. That boss was a little intense. I didn't think the poison was gonna take that long to fall off, because I've done this before, and it didn't take that long to fall off. All right, so let me get out of here and get the flight path. And what is this? A +6, +7? Oh, that adds the second or the third affix. And that gives it necrotic. So this was a tyrannical raging key. Next one will be tyrannical raging necrotic. Is the pat far away? Oh, nope. But didn't I struggle with the +2 freehold? Yeah, but freehold was yeah, the freehold bosses are difficult. The second boss in freehold, that's just gonna be a pain. And that second boss, and we have tyrannical this week too, so it's gonna be the second boss in freehold on tyrannical and necrotic as well. And that second boss, like they're always on you. There's hardly any way to really get away from them. Like you can get away from them for a little bit, but not for too long. I know I get this question every day, but now you're tuning in. Oh, it's all good. Is a Prot Warrior Dream alive? Yes. The new blocking system changed everything. The new blocking system made it so that Prot Warriors are now very, 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 like, shield block is very strong, and our mastery is also ridiculous. I think our mastery is going to get nerfed a little bit, to be completely honest with you. But the Warrior Dream is alive. The only thing that I still don't like, and I've said this before, and I feel like a broken record too. I'm going to take this to my grave, I've said. I wish Ignore Pain just wasn't on the global. That's it. I'm going to go ahead. It's going to be written on my tombstone, guys. He still, you know, he still wished that Ignore Pain wasn't on the global. I love questions. I do. The reason I do the live streams is to interact with you guys. If I did the live streams just for the sake of me playing the game live, then I probably wouldn't read chat as much as I do. But the live streams are here to answer any questions you guys have, and then the rest of the edited content is here to help in terms of doing guides and letting you guys know what's going on in the game, mostly in the world of tanking, but I'm trying to spread that out as much as possible. But deep dives, I know how to do deep dives on tanks because that's what I play. So deep dives on other stuff and get a little dicey for me sometimes. For me, in terms of Legion, like before I ever posted a guide for anything that was not a tank, my requirement was I needed Keystone Master. I needed to get a +15 done in time, and that's when I felt like, for me, I'm decent enough at the class in order to say, this is what the class looks like, this is what the class does, and this is what the class struggles with. Here's your rotation. Alright, so let's get this flight path, and then we'll be able to do another Mythic Plus. Hey, this is the area that we're in the dungeon when we first get in here. That's interesting. The entrance is to our left, but then this is the actual starting zone. Where is this flight path? If only IP wasn't on the global. I know. That's the last thing. You know, for a while with the old blocking system, I was saying maybe shield block shouldn't have charges, or if it does, give us one extra one like paladins. But with this new shield blocks, with this new block system, blocking is really strong. So there's no way I can honestly say, hey guys, yeah, no, just remove charges from shield block. Then it'll be absurd. It'll be just completely absurd. I mentioned it last stream too. I'm okay with being above average and being a strong tank. I never want to be OP. If you are the OP tank in the expansion or the current patch, the nerf hammer's coming. It's just a matter of time. So I never want to be the OP tank because I don't want the nerf hammer to just come swing at me and knock me out. And normally the nerf hammer swings harder than it should, just to overcorrect and then have a chance to kind of tune things back over. So yeah. Oh, we got an upgrade. What? I was able to loot the same thing 6 times? This is all old gear. I was running like Wailing Caverns to get extra shields to do the block value video. But that's another upgrade. I have 340 and it's haste mastery. Very nice. That's a really nice upgrade. Oh wait, we can buy back this 300 gear and go to the forge. Warriors exist, please nerf. Warriors exist and Death Knights are feeling a little jealous. And Death Knights and Paladins would like to be the only plate tanks. Please remove Warriors. What is my item level? My item level is now 347. Not bad. Not bad at all. My rings are holding me back. My rings are 325. And one of my trinkets is 325. And my weapon is what, 340? That's not bad. I think I started today with like 330 something, 336 maybe. That Arathi Highlands area, that's too much. That's like hacking. But then again, it's the beta. I don't expect that to go live. If that goes live, no one will do Mythic Plus. They'll just grind that out and get War Forges and Titan Forges. Except if you're a Guardian Druid, Savano, there's a lot of Guardian Druids that really feel that they got over nerfed for BfA because they were Guardian Druid was ridiculously strong in Legion. I think we can all agree that Guardian Druids were way too strong in Legion. So they got a lot of nerfs for BfA. I feel like now they're still a really, really good tank, but they're not as far ahead as they used to be. The list between the top tank and the worst tank is a lot closer. The list is just way closer. So I feel like Guardian Druids did receive a lot of nerfs. But yeah, I think there's a lot of Guardian Druids that are really angry about all of the nerfs that they got and all of the changes they got, because they did receive a substantial amount of nerfs, but I honestly still feel like they're very strong. I leveled up a Guardian Druid all the way to 120 and did Mythics on the Guardian Druid in BfA, and they are very, very strong. In terms of taking damage, they're really good at mitigating damage. They also have really good self-healing, and they also have really good cooldowns. So I still think they're very strong, but then again, if we're talking about, look at Guardian Druids in BfA and look at Guardian Druids in Legion, yeah, they're very nerfed. I'm not arguing that, but I still feel they're very strong. But yeah, and anytime you nerf a class, you know, that class is going to come out with pitchforks. Then you can be the top 2 to 3 tanks in the expansion. They can't nerf a broken class. Yeah, I would much rather be the second best tank or the third best tank in an expansion, just so that the playstyle that I pick up and I learn for that expansion remains the same. I'm not going to get huge nerfs. I'm not going to have everything just changing up on me because I'm not completely OP. So I'd much rather be the second or third best tank rather than a 340 piece of gear. No. Yeah, I'd much rather be the second or third strongest tank rather than the strongest, because then people aren't looking at me. People are looking at the dude who's soloing Mythic Gul'dan on progression. Solo tanking Mythic Gul'dan on progression. That's who they're looking at. They're not looking at me. Trying to see if there's any ring upgrades I can go get. Ooh, rank 3. Rank 3 enchanting. I think I have decent enchanting on this guy too. I don't think there's going to be any rings for me out there. If not, we can just run another Mythic Plus as well. We did that +5. It wasn't that painful. But then again, that particular dungeon is not painful. That particular dungeon is one of the easier ones to run through. Oh, I do also have a badass shield now. $320. Why is there so much gear in my mail? Because I was running Wailing Caverns to get old shields. When I did the blocking value video, I wanted to get a bunch of data points to figure out the formula. So I went to Wailing Caverns and I just ran it over and over again. And then I went to, I don't know, I did one dungeon per each expansion, ran it over and over again until I got a shield. So all that gear is like all the bosses I killed to try to get to those shields. Just wanted to say you've enjoyed my content since discovering my channel a few weeks ago. You'll be maining Prot Warrior and BfA, and content has been invaluable. Jory, I appreciate it. Welcome to the community, and thank you for stopping by, man. We can all agree that Guardian Druid is the most boring tank of them all. Even moving is on the global cooldown for Bear. Ouch. Ouch. No, they're not that bad. Bears are still very strong. All right, let's look for a group. Someone's running Toll de Gore +5. Is that the one that we just did? It is, right? Yeah. No, not a Toll de Gore. A Tal Dazar +3. A Tal Dazar does have a nice shield that we can get. That's it? That's as high as people are pushing today? Every other day, I swear, I see +7s, +8s. This forge is like disenchanting. Kaiser, this forge is like using the Obliterum forge in Legion. So you get mats out of it. So I got these. Oh, let me hide my face so you guys can see. I got this ore here, this ore as well. I got a gem, and then I got these 3 ores. This flux I believe is for engineering, but also aside from this, I got this item right here, Expulsum. So Kaiser, if you ever played during Burning Crusade, we had something called Primal Nethers. There was something in MOP too, and I can't remember the name of it right now, but it would drop off of bosses, and it's needed for really powerful enchants. So this is called Expulsum. if I go over to my enchanting, there has to be some. Actually, I don't think I have anything that costs expulsum here. What's my other thing? Alchemy. The trinket, I believe, costs expulsum. Yeah, so you see here, this trinket is going to cost expulsum. So this resource, expulsum, that you only get from like mythic bosses and from sharding your gear, is going to be used to create really strong pieces of gear. So if I'm making this one, also costs a lot of expulsum. This is a surging alchemist stone. So going to that can give you either resources for yourself or resources for crafting really easy to get gear. So as soon as you hit 120, you can transfer over some of this gear to like a brand new character, and that's how you can start getting geared up on a new toon by farming these mats. Also, expulsum is bind on pickup, so this is soulbound. Sorry, this is soulbound, and then these things are not, but they, you know, these are just gems, and I can go up to a jewel crafter, give them a tip if they cut this for me. Go solo mythic Gahoon during progression. Yep, that's what's gonna happen on a guardian druid. All right. Oh, there's a lot more people. No. Oh, +3 Underrot. I like Underrot. What is my current ranking for BfA Mythic Plus tanks? DK still at the top? Yes, Meatball. My current ranking for Mythic Plus 5-man content is going to be Blood DK at the top, and then underneath them it's going to be Vengeance Demon Hunter, and then underneath them it'll be Prot Paladin and Guardian Druid, and then Brewmaster Warrior, although the difference between those guys isn't going to be like a crazy heavy difference. So Blood DK is by a huge margin at the top. Easily the top. Vengeance Demon Hunter is not as great, but still really good. And then underneath the Vengeance Demon Hunter, the rest of them, you can kind of clump them up. I think Paladins have a little bit extra in terms of what they bring to a 5-man, just because they can bring they can bring healing if they have Seal of Light, and they can also, is it called, or Judgment of Light? They can bring healing with Judgment of Light. They can also do Hand of the Protector and heal that way. They also can have AoE Bubble Taunt in case things are getting out of hand. Paladins also have Range Interrupt. That's a big one to me. Ranged Interrupt is huge. So throwing your Avenger Shield, and the new version of Prot Paladins is proccing Avenger Shield a lot. So it's very similar to Legion. You're just proccing this Avenger Shield a lot. So if you know how to play that Prot Paladin, you know how to tab target, and you know how to throw that Avenger Shield at a mob that needs it, that Avenger Shield is going to be invaluable. You can also block magic damage. So yeah, Prot Paladins are going to bring a lot to the table. And then in terms of like Brewmaster, Warrior, Guardian, I'd say they each have their increases. They each have their pros and cons. So a Guardian Druid is just going to bring, like, if you have a Guardian Druid, you can kind of like push through the dungeon slowly but surely. That Guardian Druid is going to have really good self-healing. You're going to have really good cooldowns. You have a big HP pool, so even though you're probably going to be taking a little bit more damage taken per second than other tanks, you have that HP pool to balance it out, which means you might need to take 1 or 2 more mana breaks throughout the dungeon. Not that big of a deal. In terms of Prot Warrior, if it's an all physical dungeon, the Prot Warrior is going to shine. If it's a magic dungeon or a ranged dungeon, that Prot Warrior is not going to be doing as great. But you still have stuff like Ignore Pain, where you can try to just spam that a lot more than Shield Block, change up your playstyle a little bit. So, you know, the bottom 3 tanks I think are very, very close, and I think Prot Paladins are also kind of close, but that Avenger Shield AoE, Avenger Shield range interrupt, and that healing that they bring also just kind of evens things out and makes them just edge out by a little bit. In Legion, you only get 1 item, right? Boss drops reagents now. Yeah, so some bosses drop the reagents for crafting stuff. Mostly raid bosses but I have also seen it at the end of a Mythic Plus as well. But also from getting your gear and sharding it, you get these things. Is everybody inside? Dungeon difficulty Mythic. Oh, everybody's not war mode. That's what it is. Okay. To be fair, we can also say that Bear Druid is the hardest tank to play because we're not fighting the boss. We're fighting the urge to... I like that. Oh, man. That caught me off guard. Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one, Savannah. You got a 5 mother? We can run the 5 mother after this, Matney. Let me try this Mythic Plus. I don't particularly like the mother load, but we can give it a shot. Alright, so this is going to be a +3. +3 won't be too bad. We should be able to knock this out. Who's got the keystone? Oh, they're getting a food buff. Here you go. We had a warrior in the last dungeon who kept doing it, so I need to get into being used to having a party-wide buff, raid-wide buff. Alright, let's do it. Do a little dance. Oh, that Demon Hunter didn't pop meta. I wonder if that's still a thing. Alright, so let me pull this maggot over here.
The blood trolls are scattered, but we must find the source of the rot and destroy it. Guard yourselves.
So this is a +3. It's only going to have 1 affix, so it's only tyrannical. Now, tyrannical first boss might be a problem because that first boss does a lot of party-wide damage if people aren't looking for it. So if people aren't careful, they're going to be taking a lot of damage from that boss. So hopefully we all know kind of what's going on. I also saved my shield block for when that war cry went out because that war cry is going to hurt. Savage Cleave, not today. I don't want to pull the maggots over here on the edges. Those guys, way too much. Alright, so this pull is just going to be one of those pulls that's just, it's just going to be a lot of damage. So I've got my shield block up right now. I'm targeting the one caster. There it was, the cast. I interrupted it. And now look, if you look over in front of me, you see that my left hand side has less adds than my right hand side over by the pool. You see that pool up in the top right and the top left? There's a lot less adds in my top left, so I'm going to go left. If you try to go right, you're just going to die to those things. Alright. So, I wanted to catch them before they got too close to the rest of the pool. Because I don't want to get 2 pulls together. Because these pulls are not very friendly. Alright, so I pop last stand. Oh, damn it. I was about to say, don't use shield block, but then my fingers automatically went over to where shield block is. Alright, let's get some Ignore Pain going. We got some Blood Bolts here as well. So I want to keep alive. I want to try to mitigate magic. But, yeah, the new Ignore Pain doesn't mitigate nearly as much magic as I'd like it to. Alright. So, let's run in here like this. Oh, it didn't work? I can't charge? One thing that still definitely needs to be addressed is that sometimes I can't charge depending on what the target is, like what type of weird terrain there is. So they still need to look at the dungeons and fix the whole charge situation. I don't know how many people over at Blizzard play Prot Warrior, but we need that. Also, I need to make a weak aura to be able to track vengeance better. I think they made a mistake with the Mythic Plush reward, since you can get 1 to 3 rewards depending on RNG. So since you have the possibility of getting 3, yeah, I think 3 is the average, right? Because most of the times when I see a Mythic Plus, I see 3 rewards. So whenever I see like my teammates run in there and loot before me, if they already looted all 3, I'm like, oh, I didn't get anything. So let me go ahead. She's also gonna summon an ad over here. So let me just go ahead and stun. What? I thought the ad was stunnable. Okay. So this boss is interruptible in terms of the blood bolt, and something you need to watch out for is that creeping rot. So while that's being cast, that hurts a lot, and then if it hits you, it also hurts a lot. So also when she jumps, don't get near her. That Sanguine Feast puts a debuff on you. Let me interrupt that blood bolt. I think somebody else got the interrupt as well. Creeping rot, make sure to not step on it as soon as it starts spawning. That mage got hit by it, and that mage is going down. Mage went down to like 80% after her bubble pop too. Got an interrupt on that blood bolt, and we're good. I think that was gonna be one of the worst ones. As long as everybody knows to step on the little maggots in this next boss, we shouldn't be in a bad situation. Let's skip this trash. This trash is terrible and disgusting because it has these little ticks. You don't ever want to hang out with those ticks. I'm telling you, those ticks are ne'er-do-wells, and they go around and they just steal things, and they're always up to no good. You don't want to hang out with them. Just trust me on that one. How do I have 3 different SCADAs? SCADA has different, you can add windows. Alright, the ticks are all pulled. Good luck. This is going to be a rip key right here. We're all going to die. The ticks put this debuff on me. Look at this. I'm bleeding right now for 50,000 per second. I have 150k total, 160k total. I was bleeding for 1/3 of my HP per second. And I wasn't even actively tanking those guys a lot. You guys saw me trying to kite them a lot because of that. The debuff that they put on you is ridiculous. You don't want to pull them. They hang out on the wrong side of town. But yeah, SCADA, you can go here to the settings cog under window control and create window. And it just does new and new windows. You can make as many as your computer can handle before it blows up. Alright, let's go this way. Please, let's not get the ticks. They're no fun. Alright, everybody's here. These guys, the blood warmers, they don't have a threat table. They find someone and they go to them. So like a lot of your group might be trying to run away, and that's why you're gonna end up running into the ticks, because people are freaking out and they're like, why isn't the tank holding aggro? Yeah, these guys find somebody else, and you see that they're chasing him. You see the eyes on top of this person? That's it. They want them. Alright, so these guys are gonna come up behind us. These guys are ads, so let me wait for them to pat around, because these guys stun the healer for like 30 seconds. So I don't want to pull these 3 over here that also stun the healer and then get these 2 behind me. It's too much. So when I see the cast go out, Decaying Mind, there it is. I went ahead and interrupted it. Unfortunately, I don't have an interrupt for this one. Somebody else got it. Perfect. We can stun them too, so I'll keep my shockwave ready just in case. That mage is playing with fire. He jumped up behind them to DPS them. There's more ticks that way. Alright, let's do this pull. Decaying Mind, where's my shockwave? Perfect. Alright, we're gonna need a few interrupts there. So I got 1 interrupt there. And then, nice, got the Boomkin interrupt. Little blanket AoE. My interrupt is not back. Oh, that one went off. Who did it go on? Okay, it went on one of the DPSers. At least it didn't go on the healer this time. When it goes on the healer, it's just such a long stun, and no one's gonna cleanse your healer. Everyone's like, hey, why can't the healer cleanse that person? It's like, that is your healer. That's why your healer can't cleanse them. Alright, so let's pull this room slowly as well. We don't want to accidentally, if I pull too fast, I feel like we have a really good chance of just running into things accidentally. What a bunch of hooligans, I'm telling you. Don't hang out with those ticks ever. They're gonna make you bleed out for like half of your HP per second. Nobody wants that. They're just a bunch of nincompoops, guys. Don't hang out with them. Alright, so this Living Rot, no big deal. It does an AoE cast. We can interrupt it, but we should die. There it is. Alright, so now we're going to get this guy who's going to target people and stun them. And then 2 of these guys who don't have an aggro table, right? So I don't care about the non-aggro table guys. I just care about this lasher. I want to go ahead and keep that interrupted. There it is. And I can start throwing out stuns after now that my interrupt is gone. We're also going to have these blood warmers targeting people and just going to people. One of them is targeted on the mage. One of them is targeted on the melee. No big deal. There's a decaying mine. Throw out my stun. My interrupt is back up. Perfect. Just keep things locked down. You know I'm mainly a PvE player, but I'm going to do PvP. What are my thoughts about it in BfA? Right now, they have said that they want to do numbers changes. I used to do a lot of PvP. Used to. Like MOP and WAD, I didn't really do much PvE. I didn't really do much PvP either. I really took a break from the game. But mostly what I did was PvP. I would go arms and I would PvP. And back when... like during BC and Wrath, I used to PvP a lot. So, used to be a PvPer. Haven't really done a lot of PvP since. The maggot is over there. He, you know, stops and casts, and it's casting on someone's face, but I want to keep this slasher interrupted. So, my thoughts in BfA is that it needs some numbers tuning. Whenever I try to PvP on my Prot warrior, it's like I'm tickling people. It's like I'm slowly dying in front of someone. That's what it is. When I play Prot in BfA. So waiting for the changes, for the numbers changes. Hopefully we do either we do a little bit more damage, or we have, I think it would be mostly damage instead of survivability, but you know, that would be my idea. Then again, I also know people that think that tanks should never be able to PvP, so I might just have to learn arms. It might just be my curse to be like, hey, you know what, I don't care who you are, you just have to learn arms. You're a Prot, you're not allowed to go to a PvP. Nice, my group is actually stepping on them. So these little, I'm sorry for the garbage truck outside. Hey, he chases me down. He didn't do that before. His head didn't used to rotate with me. Alright, let me get a demo shout. So these little ads that spawn on the ground, if you don't stomp them out, they turn into ticks. They turn into those ne'er-do-wells that put a debuff on us. That's just terrible, and you're just gonna die instantly. That's what they turn into. They also changed the way that this tantrum works. Tantrum used to just work by like running across the room. Now he like runs around in circles. It looks like an actual tantrum. Let's get rid of these ticks. We have 2 more ticks that spawned over here. There's the charge. I don't want to run into that. I wanted to pick up the ticks a little bit earlier, but I also didn't want to run into the charge. Okay, we're going to pop last stand. I have some tick debuffs on me. I have about 4 on me. Not the end of the world with 4 debuffs, but definitely something I want to be aware of. I'm going to heal myself as well. Here's a tantrum. So while that tantrum goes out, we're going to have a bunch of ads go out. Let's go ahead and stomp them out. So here's my avatar as well. Increase my damage done a little bit. Uh-oh. We got 1 tick. Not bad. Got the charge going out. Let me go ahead and... I thought I had my Stormbolt up. Do not yet. Almost. Alright, I'm going to pop shield wall. I'm getting destroyed here. Oh! Alright. Shield wall saved my life. Shield wall and spell reflection, because I know that indigestion was coming very, very shortly. This 1 tick has lived way too long. Okay, we were able to get the boss. Oh, okay. Not terrible. My healer still has a decent amount of mana left, so we didn't like completely burn out my healer. Let's pull this 1 guy so that we don't accidentally body pull it. And the next pull is going to be very difficult. These skeletons do a lot of physical damage. A lot of physical damage. Do we have a blood elf too? Oh, we have to, right? We have a demon hunter? Yes. So that demon hunter can use arcane torrent in order to remove a bubble that these guys get on themselves, because they all get a bubble. So I'm going to basically, my priority here is to guarantee that I have active mitigation up, or some kind of block up, right? So I just lost my block. I'm going to go ahead and throw last stand on there, because these guys, I'm telling you, these guys really, really hurt. saving my shield block charges now that my last stand is up. So there it is. Nice. We were able to get them down. I didn't take like an insane amount of damage. I was taking 9.7k deep damage taken per second. That's not anything crazy in BfA. But the tick slipped me some white powder, said it'd make you happy. It's just baking soda. They're lying to you. With all your hope and positive in your group raid, you would call me a new tank player? Wait, why? I've been tanking for years. Why would you call me a new tank player? I've been tanking since Wrath of the Lich King. Every expansion, I at least come back in the very beginning and gear up all the way through the initial content till the first raid comes out. And then when the first raid comes out, I haven't really had a guild since my Wrath of the Lich King guild. So then at that point, I just kind of fall off. I'm like, all right, you know, I guess I don't have a guild. I think that Demon Hunter pulled aggro and died. Whoops. I almost have my last stand up. And then is the guy who reses? No, the guy who reses is not here. So you see these guys keep casting Bone Shield on themselves. They just keep like giving themselves bubbles. So you need to like nuke one of them down. Just try to focus it down and really take care of it. Alright, we're going to pop last stand now that I don't have shield block up. Nice. Getting them down. Because the seasoned tank player knows without a shred of a doubt that his party raid members will do everything in their power to kill him. That's why I run Dragon's Roar. If I had faith in my pugs, I wouldn't run Dragon's Roar. I'd be like, no, the group is gonna snare for me. I run Dragon's Roar because like I need to snare. I think every time like I look at things, it's like, all right, I need to be doing this myself. How can I handle this? When I played Legion, the reason I really liked my Ignore Pain build was because I can solo bosses like that. I can spam Ignore Pain, do a ton of healing, and I think there was one time a pug group that I was with, and I think I was live streaming it. I was with this group. We wiped on a plus 17 on the last boss in Black Root Cold. We wiped, and we had already been like, we were already way too late. So at that point, after the wipe, we went in there again. They were like, hey, warrior, wipe, please, done. We don't want to wait for you. Cool. The second time we pulled it, they all died to the initial Shadow Bolt volley again, and that's the time where I was like, all right, cool. Now I'm just gonna solo this guy. I don't care if you guys have to wait 10 minutes. All right, let's go. Let's pull this. So in order for this guy, I'm gonna pull him here. He's going to do a shockwave cast that's going to destroy these mushrooms, right? And these mushrooms are going to be terrible. They cause a disease. So I'm going to get him to destroy these other ones next. We also have, oh, we have a huge clump over here, actually. Come over here. Okay, perfect. I want you to shockwave this right here. There we go. So now he's going to do something called Upheaval, where we're going to get all of these debuffs. So I need to help out Festering Harvest. There it is. So I want to pop these myself so that people get less. No, that wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. So we need someone with immunity to really go through. So like if the Demon Hunter can get Netherwalk and go through, who else do we have? I think that's it. That's all. We have an ice block. Guess who's back? What's up, Demon Hunter? Oh, the Demon Hunter does not have Netherwalk. Okay. Fury can be amazing. Same with arms. No self-sustain at all in Legion. Rogue is good and fun. Yeah. Yeah, Rogue is ridiculous in Legion PvP. They're a little too broken. Blood Decay can remove the tick damage with AMS. The tick damage is a bleed. So I think bleed is physical. I don't think it works that way. But like the mushrooms that we're doing right now for this boss, a Blood Decay can pop AMS and run into all those mushrooms and you know, not get the debuff. So Blood Decay's got that going for them. But I think the ticks are a bleed, which I'm pretty sure is physical. I can log on to my blood DK and give it a shot. Did I get gear from Arathi? A lot of it, Demon Hunter. I'm item level 347 now. Look at that. It's ridiculous. That was like 12 item levels today. Wait for the Demon Hunter. Let's pop shouts. Okay. Let me ask them if they want me to pull these other two. BfA dungeons have a difficulty level of kata. Yeah. Oh. All right. I asked them if they wanted me to pull the defilers or to just pull the boss, and they said pull the boss, and then they ran into the boss. So, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna try to be better about popping these mushrooms as well. I shouldn't have to. So you see the people that get the debuff on them. They explode underneath. They explode underneath, which manages to pop the mushrooms. I'm just gonna wipe this out. We got these defilers on here. It's a rip key. 347. Yeah, it was a lot of item levels. Need to clear them. Yeah, somebody ran into them. I think it was. I'm not gonna say it was a mage, but I think it was a clothy that cast frostbolts that ran into them. Little Birdie told me that warriors were the kings of PvE and PvP. Need to give him the hammer. Stop. No. Sometimes, like, I know that Blizzard doesn't know I exist, but sometimes I feel like they're listening. Maybe after I made the Ian video. When I made the video of Ian nerfing warriors like the Monty Python, like the Black Knight slowly cutting off every single limb, I tweeted it at Ian. Maybe that's when he looked at me and he was like, oh, I'm going to get you. Ah, you don't know what pain is yet, my friend. Assassination rogues are also broken in BfA. Yeah, rogues are just very strong, especially in PvP. Rogues are just like, and global, you're dead. Pally is the best for this kind of mechanic. Yeah, just bubble. Also, the paladins can cleanse off the mushroom debuff, so they can run into like 2 mushrooms cleanse. 2 mushrooms cleanse. Like they can just keep using that on cooldown. Oh wait, we're gonna clear the guys. We're gonna clear the guys. Everybody's here? Yeah. Okay. Let's pull them over here. We do have a pat that goes over there, so I want to pull them this way. I had to interrupt one of them, and so I didn't know who was interrupting what. Okay, we're good now. Shadow Bolt Volley, that can go off. As long as the Withering Curse doesn't go off. So let's recover from the Withering Curse, and we'll pull the boss. They designed BfA dungeons with Mythic Plus and Invitational in mind. I think for the most part, yes. But some of the dungeons, I don't understand. Like when we talk about, which one is it? Is it Freehold? The Pirate dungeon? Why is the pig mechanic in Mythic Plus? Just why? Why would I want to chase down and click a pig in Mythic Plus? It's so random. That pig literally has a random run pattern. That one I'm like, why? Why, Blizzard? I don't understand why you made this decision. Alright, I'm gonna pop shield wall, pop one of these. And so we should be okay. We're gonna get 2 debuffs on everybody. I've got my shield wall up. I can pop last stand right after that. Rotate my cooldowns. Oh no, it seems like it's too much damage. We're also not doing enough damage to the boss. The boss shouldn't get to the second phase of being able to harvest. Because right now, you see how many mushrooms he popped? Those are just... we'll wipe this out. Those are too many to handle with what he gives you. So he should be dying during that second one. This might be the death of the group. I didn't think it was going to be this bad, but it might be. Frosty the wear cloth, not mage. You know, I'm not, you know, I don't want to point any fingers. Tis but a scratch, and then ignore pain was removed. That's why I made that video. That was when they completely removed ignore pain, and they gave us bolster, and they were like, This will fix it, right? Something else that's on the global cooldown that only lasts 6 seconds uptime and that mitigates an average of 3 to 5% depending on your armor. That's going to fix you, right? 3 to 5% more mitigation on the global every 6 seconds. So if you take into account the global cooldown, that's 4.5 seconds of uptime, right? Or 4.5 seconds of being able to do other things, like, right? That's great. Here you go. This is your new tool. To be honest, as much as I like Rogue, you kind of want them to become a bit weaker on the global cooldown side of things, to be fair. For PvP, yeah. I agree. I think a lot of this group also right now for this Mythic Plus, if you guys have seen, the mushrooms on the edges pop, and they have like these circles that fly through the group. You want to avoid those circles. They put a debuff on you, and I think a lot of people are getting hit by that. Because if we look at the healing done isn't amazing, but it's not bad. For a plus, what are we, +3? That's around what you should have for a healing done. It's just a lot of damage taken. All right, let's go. Let's do another pull. All right, so let's see where the mushrooms spawn. We're gonna have a big mushroom pocket here, right? Oh no, it's over here. It's over here. Okay. Nice. We got 4 mushrooms there. We're gonna get, or we can get 4 mushrooms over here as well. So let's get these 4 mushrooms by angling him the right way. And then when these mushrooms pop, this is what I'm saying right here. So we're gonna have the shockwave go out right now, and these mushrooms, one of them, I mean these little clouds, one of them got me. So we definitely want to try to avoid those as much as possible. Let me pop something. I don't have a shield wall anymore, so I popped that 1 mushroom by myself. So everybody should have gotten 2 stacks. Our healer's almost dead. Oh no. Oh no, my healer doesn't know what side is up right now. Just ignore pain. Ignore pain. Nope, that's a ripped group right here. I don't think we can get past this. A lot of people are taking that whole, like, those stacks of damage in that transition phase when the mushrooms on the edges pop and we get like the clouds in the middle, because people shouldn't be going down that fast. I look at the group after that, like I want to dodge, so I look at my dodge right after I look at the group. There's a lot of people going down really fast. Here's a Festering Harvest. Is going to be the rip of us. That's 5 stacks. Yeah. There will be 1 boss that becomes a gatekeeper. Oh yeah, that's always how it is, especially with certain mechanics like that one. That debuff really hurts. In fact, let me look to see how much that debuff does, although it's not going to scale up. 9,000 plague damage inflicted every 2 seconds for 6 seconds. It is tyrannical as well, so 15% more damage. It's probably ticking per stack about 20k, and people are routinely getting like 2 or 3 stacks, so about 60k per person, and each person has like 100k HP. Yeah, so everybody's gonna be losing like 50% of their HP almost if they take 2 or 3 stacks. So it's just too much damage to heal through. It's not so much on the healer, it's more about it's more about avoiding damage. They said tank, do not forget to move it. What are you talking about? All right. Let's see how this goes. Can't make it with lust? I don't think so. I think the damage might be a little low. All right. Let's see. Got my threat going. Let me see where I'm gonna have 4 mushrooms. I'm gonna have 3 here. There it is. 4 mushrooms here. Okay, perfect. This is gonna be a good shockwave here. 4 mushrooms behind me. Where else do I have? All right, so that boomkin is gonna clear those. So let me clear these right here. We're gonna get the mushrooms out right now. Let's see how the team is gonna take damage, right? So I see the boomkins taking heavy damage. Let me just go over here, take this damage myself, take that spore. Hopefully it falls off. Hopefully. Oh, it did. Perfect. Okay. All right, we need to burn this boss right now. So, let me try to get a good shockwave here. That should burn about 5 mushrooms, hopefully. We'll see. Nice. Yeah, I got about 5 mushrooms there. Let me run over here for the second shockwave. That's going to be 6 mushrooms if I'm moving back just a little bit more. Okay. So there should be 6 of these mushrooms. Alright, we're going to have 2 going out on the group. Oh, the boomkin's going to pop him himself. So we're not going to have any going out on the group. As long as everybody dodges everything on the ground. So you guys can see I didn't get any debuffs there because I dodged everything on the ground. I'm going to pop shield wall now. At this point, we just got to mitigate, stay alive. So we're going to get... Oh, there's a lot of mushrooms here. Okay. Let me just try to get as many of these as I can. This might be it, guys. And then I can try to do... Oh, no, we're good. We're good! We did things. And the boss died. I didn't have faith. I'm not gonna... Ah, really, Blizzard? Why? That hit me right in the face. Alright, we all need to recover. Let me just... Yeah. Let me just get my food buff. You heard during WOD we get item level squish. How bad was it? The WOD squish wasn't too bad. Who's doing shrooms? You just got here? Everybody's doing shrooms. If you're not doing shrooms, you're not participating in the group. You need to do your best. Especially if you have immunity, then you need to do as many shrooms as you can, because then once you start tripping on them, you just go immune and you're good. Alright, so I want to keep this guy interrupted. Pull him one at a time. We can avoid a lot of this trash, right? 74%. We actually might need to pull some of this trash. So let me pull this guy. I'm going to pull this middle group of trash because I have a very strong feeling we're going to need it. We're at 70-something%. Alright, so pop avatar, start doing some deeps into these guys. Let's get a shockwave going. We had a cast bar going out too. Wicked Frenzy. Oh, I can't interrupt that. Okay. Let's actually taunt you off. You're sticking onto my mage. Yo, thank you for that. Sponsor. Thanks for the sponsor. I appreciate it. Zach House, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Welcome. Also, Zach, you should message me if you're part of the community Discord. You can message me, and you get a special little sponsor channel. And I'm gonna be uploading, like, if you're in the BfA and you want to get early access to like my dungeon guides, those are gonna be available to patrons and sponsors. So you just need to message me on Discord so I can add you to that channel, because there's no like YouTube to Discord integration yet. So I gotta do it. Zach, just message me over on the community Discord. In case you don't have the community Discord, it is in the description of this live stream here on YouTube. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. How much more do I need? 88%? Yeah, let's just pull all these guys. This should be enough. If not, we can run back. There's a guy behind me, so we're to my right. You're torn between warrior and DK. You love the warrior playstyle, but you hate having no self-heal. Yeah, you need to spec into the self-heal. Demon Hunter, thanks for the Pug Life spam, by the way. If there's any other sponsors out there, let's get some Pug Life, because we got a new Pug Life member here. How come I don't have a sub button? Mock, I have most of my viewers are on YouTube, and in order for me to get a sub button on Twitch, that means that I agree to the non-competitive clause or non-competition clause, whatever it's called, and it means that if I have a sub button on Twitch, I can't stream to YouTube. So in order for me to be able to stream to YouTube and to Twitch, I would have to stream to Twitch first, and then upload the VOD of the stream to YouTube, minimum of 24 hours later. So since most of my fan base, most of you guys are on YouTube, I'd rather have the ability to stream on YouTube, and you know, have you guys here and watching, rather than, you know, not as many people over on Twitch. So that's why, Mock. Play what you want. Yeah, Vrain, you can play either one. Honestly, blood decays are going to be stronger for Mythic Plus. Like, if you push really high Mythic Plus keys... Oh, we need percentage. Whoops. If you push really high Mythic Plus keys, then blood decay is going to be way better for you. If all you do is push your, you know, like currently you're plus 15 for gear, and that's it, then don't worry about it. You can play either Prot Warrior or DK just fine. You don't have to like freak out about min-maxing too much. But yeah, if you definitely push keys really high up, you're gonna need that DK. I'm trying to like throw out stuns on this guy and keep him interrupted as best as I can, but didn't really work out. I think a lot of people went down to that. Alright, I got one more interrupt here. Nice. That's enemy forces completed. And now at this point, I've got a demon hunter here and my healer here, so we can just knock the rest of this out. So this is definitely a rip key, but you know, at least we got it done. We got it done. That second boss was, I mean, that third boss was tough, man. You got the disc right now for sure, Zach. And Zach, if your disc name is different than like say Zach House, let me know as well. Just whisper me. Am I getting used to the new setup? Yeah, it's very different. It's very different. I have so much real estate space. Let me see if I can show you while everybody runs here. Let's do this. Can you guys see that? Oh, yeah, you can, right? Okay. So this is, you guys are going to get like an infinite, but, oh no, you can't see it. It's not scaled well. Whoops. There it is. That'll scale a little bit better. So with the new setup, like you guys only see WoW, but what I see is this. So I can see everything. I can see chat over here on the right hand side. I can see like the stream health, that green bar going across, that's the stream health. So yeah, I can see a lot more. The other one was not like that. All right, so let's pull this boss. You watch on YouTube, or you were hoping to help me out? Yeah, it's all good, Mock. I appreciate the thought, man. I really do appreciate it. I understand that not everyone has like different ways of monetizing, and then right now like YouTube only accepts some countries and not others, so I understand, but thank you. I appreciate the thought. Yeah, I mean, all I have on Twitch, the only thing I can do on Twitch is have my Streamlabs set up for the donations. So that's all I have on Twitch. But yeah, in terms of like Twitch Prime, oh, that was a big hiccup. But yeah, in terms of being able to have a sub button on Twitch, it's just not worth it. I like this boss on Mythic. This is really good for warriors, because those little ads you see out here, these little spores, they have 1 HP, and so you can proc victory rush off of them. So this boss fight isn't too bad for warriors. This is one of the only ones that I found right now. So I can just have my thrown weapon, just do that, and there it is. I have a victory rush proc waiting for me. So now I can just pop victory rush, recover a little bit. Here's another spore. Let me reach over there, get that one. I got another victory rush. Here it is. I don't have to worry too much about things. Having those spores available for me to be able to just get free victory rush procs, This boss is made for warriors. Alright, so and then the only way to damage this boss is to kill the visages. So there it is. A +3, Underrot. Hopefully I get some gear. Where's the chest? Alright. Hopefully I get some gear. Come on. That was... No gear for me. Rip. Rip. Matney, you have that +5 that I hate? We can do that. If you ask me, better to have one tank that's strong on Mythic Plus, one strong that's strong for raid. Yes, I think it's better than having one tank that's just strong at everything all the time, no matter what. Doesn't matter what you do. That's the best tank. I agree. It's better to spread the love. You want to see my setup? You mean like physically, like what this desk looks like? Is that what you're talking about? What this desk looks like, and like I have my tower underneath me and this monitor? Or are you talking about just how my desktop looks? Which tank will be the best in raids? I think the best tank in raids is going to be either for progression raiding, it's going to be Brewmaster, and for farming raiding, it's going to be Guardian Druid and Blood DK, like that combo. That's what I think is going to be best for raiding. But yeah, in terms of like progression rating, Brewmaster just gives you the ability to recover with that stagger. Like you can learn mechanics on a Brewmaster. When if you're on another tank, let's say there's an ability that you don't know of yet that hits you for all of your HP unless you pop a global cooldown. I mean, unless you pop a defensive cooldown. That Brewmaster is not going to die to that because of the way stagger works. So stagger can allow you to stay in a certain phase a little bit longer. It allows you to slowly learn the boss fight. Once you have it on farm, you don't necessarily need stagger, but stagger offers way too much in terms of what it gives you for progression. But then for farming, Guardian Druid, Blood DK. Right underneath Guardian Druid and Blood DK, I would say Prot Paladin, because they have Blessing of Sacrifice for your off tank. They can heal the raid a little bit if they pick up Light of the Protector. They can also bop a raid member in case there's too many debuffs on them or something. Like they offer that small little amount of utility where if you have someone who's played Prot Paladin for a while, they understand their kit, they can get a lot more out of it. Content's better than a lot of top streamers on Twitch. Thank you, Mock. Yeah, once I start getting the numbers over on Twitch, doing that switch wouldn't hurt that much. But like right now I don't pull those Twitch numbers yet. Have I played Prot Paladin yet? You've started playing on beta and it's pretty solid. Yes, I have a level 120 Prot Paladin that I geared up enough to run Mythic Zeros, and I ran Mythic Zero dungeons with that Prot Paladin. I think I did it two separate days, so I must have ran like 3 or 4. And Prot Paladin with the Redoubt talent point, very good. That Redoubt talent point is very strong. Matney, can you send me a whisper? Or do I still have you here? Oh, here you go. Oh, you're not online, Matney. Did you not want to do the Motherload +5? I can find another group. Raid tanks, honestly, Guardian and Blood, Brewmaster, Prot Pala, Demon Hunter, Prot Warrior. At least that's what it seems like. Sylvano, I agree. I don't think there's that big of a difference between them, though. I think in Legion we had a big discrepancy, right? In Legion, Guardian Druids were way too strong. Guardian Druids could solo tank Mythic progression content. That's ridiculous. Like that should never happen, but it did. In BfA, they're a lot closer. Guardian Druids, I still feel like are the top, but you guys all know Guardian Druids have been nerfed a lot. So the list in terms of raid progression, I feel like Brewmasters are going to be the top because Stagger hasn't been touched. Stagger just still offers a lot of that survivability. But everyone else, I feel like they're relatively close. They each have their benefits. Motherload +5. Let's list this group. Try to get some people in here. What do I think about the better DPS in raids? You know, the question is pretty general. Right now, there is DPS that's like completely killing it, but they did say that right now, in the last Q&A, they said that these last 2 months before BfA comes out, they're doing numbers changes. So all of these people, like these warlocks, right? Warlocks are killing everything right now. So like warlocks that are absolutely destroying everything, I feel like they're gonna get a small little tone down. It's not gonna be a nerf in terms of nerfing rotation or how an ability interacts, but the numbers are gonna get tuned down a little bit. So right now, there are some classes that really overperform, but I think those numbers are still going to change a lot. I still think that we have a month and a week till BfA launches. I think at this point, they're just going to be adjusting those numbers. I mean, hopefully. Hopefully, they stick to their word. You love to watch me on YouTube. Twitch also has a lower bitrate acceptance than YouTube does, but, you know, either way, it should be high def. I think the highest bitrate you can go on Twitch is 3500, and YouTube accepts up to like 10K or something. But yeah, it's just different quality, but it shouldn't matter too much. You said I would show you guys. Yeah, Matney, I do need to show you guys. Once what I want to do is wait till I get another desk, and I've been looking at desks. So once I get the new desk and I have enough room for the second monitor and that whole setup, then I'm going to do that. But I didn't forget. Since I only upgraded my rig, the whole setup still looks very similar. But once I get the new setup, then I'll record this current setup, because I'm still in the same desk, same area. You know, I just have like a stream deck, a different monitor. So once I get the new complete setup, once I get the new monitor, I'll do that. Wait, what? Oh, wait, you know that guy. Matney, you were running with that guy. Didn't you tell me to tank a dungeon for you and that guy? Mad Skills? You've been leveling up decently when pulling several mobs? Yeah, tanks can just do big AoE pulls. What would it take to make the druid interesting again, kind of like back in Kata? I think an offensive cooldown. I think that's all they need. You know, they lost, what was it called? Berserk? Something like that. I think an offensive cooldown, besides Incarn. Like, I get it, Incarn is offensive and defensive. It allows you to spam Mangle. Like, Incarn has its place, but I think a baseline offensive cooldown. Like right now, the only way you use Rage on your Guardian Druid is you use it for Ironfur, you use it for Maul, but you're probably not hitting Maul too often. And you also use it for Frenzied Regen in a very, very small amount. I think it's 10 Rage or something. So Frenzied Regen hardly eats Rage. I think instead of having Maul, if they had like kind of like Warriors have Avatar right now, right? That Berserk, it eats up a decent amount of Rage. It eats up a decent amount of Rage, and then you can go offensive. I think that'll help. Because right now, Guardian Druids just kind of stand there, take all the damage, and they take it really, really well. They take it really, really well. They're amazing at it. But they just kind of take the damage, generate Rage, dump it into Ironfur, and then they just have the rotation. Thrash on cooldown, Mangle on cooldown, Swipe as filler, and then anything else that you need in between. Like, if you need a Frenzied Regen, just throw it in there whenever you need it. Ironfur is off of the cooldown, so you don't have to worry about that. Like, there's a very small rotation, and there's not much variance to it. So I feel like they can do that. Then again, raid tanks would also depend on how much you can cheese with your tank. Yes, Prot Pallet bubble tanking, that also helps out. But yeah, like you guys, oh man. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely going to be a cheese, and then like with Prot Warriors and Bolster guaranteeing crit or guaranteeing blocks and guaranteeing the shield block and guaranteeing the shield block, those raid bosses that do offer like a lot of ads and stuff, Prot Warriors are going to be very strong, because normally ads on raid bosses are all physical damage. You've been a main druid tank since Wrath, and you just could not play it in Legion, as it's too boring, despite being strong. Yeah, I feel like an offensive cooldown. You got this 2x1 meter desk. It's so freaking big, man. It could fit 4 screens. Yeah. So my thought process is I'm gonna get a I'm in a corner here, so you guys can see like this. This behind me is a window, right? So this is a corner over here. So I'm thinking getting a corner desk. This will have my 2 monitors right in front of me, like I have this one here now. And then to the left of it, I'll have the second one. And then around the corner, I'll have the editing rig. So like where this monitor is, that might be like where my editing rig goes, like right next to it. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking now, but still not fully decided yet. I need to measure things out, make sure the space fits everything. Alright, I think most people are inside. Let's just run in. Am I running dungeons with mad skills? Yes. Yeah. He queued up for this group, so yeah, he's in here. He's gonna heal this. No pressure. Just one of the worst dungeons in BfA. Alright, we should be okay. What is this, like a +5? We'll be okay. We need 2 more people in here. How to fix Guardian Druids? Remove Guardian Druid from the game? No. No. Bears have been around for such a long time. Oh, Lunar Beam? Trash. I was running Lunar Beam while leveling up, but at max level, yeah. At max level, it's Omega Lol. Omega Lunar Beam. But, yeah, no. While leveling, it's not too bad. You've been watching me the last month, and you really appreciate all the BfA I've shown. Quick question though, as of now, what tank seems to be the best for heroic rating and mythic high keys? If you want the tank that has a good balance, Blood DK. Blood DK is the best mythic plus tank. The best. Like there's no question about it. But then in terms of raid content, Blood DKs are probably gonna be second or third on the list. Really at that point you're gonna be like picking at hairs, picking at straws, like second or third. So Blood DKs are going to be way above average in raids and the best in Mythic Plus. Matney, you need help with summon. Beth and party people. Do they still have Maul? Yes, they still have Maul. Finally see you stream online, way better than the recaps. Molo, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. How come I can't summon that guy? There's no portal. What? Where is this guy? He is oh, he's outside somewhere. He's in Zoldazar somewhere. If you're not going for top 100 mythic rating, every tank is good for heroic. Yeah, mythic plus. If you grind high mythic plus keys though, then for sure Blood DKs. It's a bit of a different playstyle. If you've never played a Blood DK, you're in for a ride, because you might be taking a little bit heavier damage than some other tanks. However, you get to Death Strike, so you need to be good at when you Death Strike, how you hold on to your runic power. Maybe even if you want to run Rune Tap or Foul Bulwark, like there's a lot of really cool little choices on Blood DKs that you might have. Sadly, got to go back to work. Zach House, thanks for the sponsor, and I hope you messaged me on Discord. I don't have it open right now, but I hope you did. I will add you to that. And thanks, man. I appreciate it. You wanted to get an L-shaped desk, but your bed is in the way. Oh yeah, this is set up. My desk right now is in the living room, so there's plenty of room. The rib key goodness is on the way. No rib keys, guys. Come on, we can't do that. As a designer, don't position a screen you intend to work with To work on with a window as a backlight, it'll stress your eyes, and it's hard to color key. Oh, okay. Or get a light shield. It's a good tip, Roy. Oh, this guy's here. Cool. Yeah, I work. I mean, this is my work setup, right? This is my what I do my editing on and what I do my streaming on. But I'm not like closing the blinds keeps enough of it out. This is a little like this image is a little more whitewashed than it should be, but that's because the closest light source is across the living room for me. So once I get a bigger desk as well, I'll get better lighting. I'll get some lamps on the side and do that. To the new guys, there's a lot of BSing on this channel, before streaming, that is. Hey, got him. Got him. Wait, who's Future Hendrix? Is Future Hendrix like a friend of Mad Skills? Everybody here is friends, guys. This whole run. This isn't even a pug anymore. Everybody knows each other. The window is near his computer, so RNGesus can bless him with loot. That's the facts. The facts right there. I already wear glasses. Don't make it work. Yes. I already got messed up eyesight. That's the bad part. It's like you already struggle to see things. These aren't computer glasses. I just need them. It's not that bright. It's not as bright as it seems in here. No, it's like this super bright light behind me. It's not that bright in here. It's just the fact that I need to increase the brightness on my webcam so you guys can even see me. Because the nearest light source is what, maybe 20 feet away. I don't have a lamp right next to me. I have this guy right here, but then look, if I turn on the light bulb that's right next to me, I don't have like a diffuser on it right now, which I need to get. So once I get my new setup and get a diffuser on this, it won't look that bright. It won't look that bad. I also need to get an LED light bulb. What are we waiting for? Everybody's here. Oh, never mind. Forget that ready check, Matney. We are ready. Everybody's good. Just hit no. Your tip is nil. No, it's still a valid point, man. It's still a very valid point. All right, these are all non-elites. The next pack is the one that's really like I gotta stay on the guys that make me want to drink the spritzer. Gotta just knock those guys out. So yeah, I wasn't trying to hold too much threat there because those guys aren't really my concern. These refreshment vendors, spritzer, nah, interrupt. And then we got a stun on the other one, perfect. And I got an MD from Matney. Good stuff, man. We're just like, this is gonna be easy. Let's get a shockwave out to stun them. Let me get a individual stun here and an interrupt there. All right, I no longer have stuns or interrupts. I can't get the vendors anymore. It's all up to you guys now. Oh, did this guy get too close? Yep. Getting too close to that pole, you pull the guys that are like on the other side here, and it just kind of sucks a little bit. This guy is terrible too. The assassin. Can we focus the assassin first because he is gonna do a ton of damage. Get that little mini stun going. You saw that? I did it, guys. I know how to interrupt that assassin. I don't have a key binding for that charge yet. I had one, but then it like booted me out one day. Didn't save the key binding. Ice spritzer. Let's go ahead and interrupt that. We're good. We're good. It's not mess up eyesight. It's a special ability. It's like it's the fact that I don't know why, but the whole world for me is on a Gaussian blur, and once I throw on my glasses, it just sharpens. It just sharpens. So it's not a defect on my part. I'm just making the world look high def. You guys don't have that Gaussian blur going for you guys? No, it's just that's just me. Oh, damn. These thugs don't care about threat at all. Inhale vapors. Oh no. Oh no. That's when they get a damage buff when they do that. Druid heal seems fine for Mythic Plus. Yes. Yeah, Druid heal is fine. I haven't seen too many. The class that I see the least represented is definitely Monk. And not because they're bad. I just don't see that many Monk healers. Uh-oh. Come on. Come this way. Come this way. There. That's all I wanted to do was bring this guy in here so we can beat him up for his lunch money in a corner. What do we say to the god of Mythic Plus to finish in time? Not today? No. No. We have to finish. This can't be a rip key. If this is a rip key, then we're all going to go raid Matt Skill's channel after this. And tell him about the rip key gods that we appeased. Matt needs to reload really fast. Slow down for a second. Oh, for sure. Alright. I'll slow down. Wait, did he already reload? Because he's way ahead of the group. I think he's good now, right? Okay. Alright, let's go in here. Can we interrupt this mech jockey? I don't think I have very many stuns anymore. Oh hey, the mech jockey's not even trying to get in his mech anymore. Perfect. That's what I want. I want to just stun them so many times. Appease the gods? No, no, guys, no, please. Let's just get this done. You're fine. All right, got it. All right, so we are gonna have one mech jockey here. I'm gonna have my shockwave. I'm gonna have my stormbolt. Let's go. Let's nuke this guy. Can I mark him? Let's go. Uh-oh. 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 Yep. We pulled it. Alright, so we need to be very careful now. This is a relatively big pull. So I'm going to just start trying to get my interrupts off. Keep my magic mitigation high by spamming ignore pain as opposed to anything else, really. As opposed to like shield block or spamming revenge. Let's get a dragon's roar up. Nice. Nice. We dealt with that pretty damn well. So let's go this way. Oh, dang it. The cloud was in the way. I was going to charge, but I can't when that cloud is in the way. That cloud does a heavy amount of damage and interrupts me. Alright, I think we're good. Ice Spritzer, let's go ahead and interrupt that one. And then interrupt that as well. We got the cloud on the ground. Oh, somebody ran into the cloud, I think. It's going to be a tough time. It's going to be a tough time if you go into that cloud. His heal add-on is messed up. Wait, is he still messed up? Have I already set up my new rig and how has it been so far? Roy, I did set it up. I'm not 100% done. I'm using what the graphics card that came in it. I think it's an RX 560 and I have an RX 580 waiting. I wanted to see how it performed in terms of video editing to see if I wanted to use this video card that came with this rig inside of my old rig because I think it outperforms it by a little bit. So just kind of running that. But this weekend I'll get the new graphics card in it. But so far, yeah, this new setup is really good. Like just the amount of multi-processing that it does, just everything that I can kind of like have open and everything that I can do. It's insane. It's insane how responsive it is. Oh, the Warlock pet. Does the Warlock pet have Tauntaun? Is that what it is? The Warlock pet keeps pulling off of me, but that's the only person that's the only thing that keeps being able to pull off of me. Let's go ahead and oh, I don't have a stun. Is that still gonna go off on the ground? Probably. Yep, sure seems like it. In the arms of an angel. No! No, not now. It is messed up, but he's pushing through. We can wait right now. You ever try to get into groups with other streams on beta, such as Skull or Towley or Preach, to help get some attention, maybe from a host? Not really. Not really. I got into, the first time that Warfronts were up, I was in Towley's group, but I don't know. I don't want to be the guy who's like, hey, streamer, notice me. Say my name out loud so people come to my stream. You know, especially while people are streaming. Like, if I bump into people while they're not streaming and, you know, we have a conversation, you know, it's a little bit different. But while they're streaming to ask for a shout out, I don't know. It's not my style. All right, let's kick all these bombs to this guy. Yup. There you go. Notice me, senpai, please. Sometimes you'll catch me in other people's streams though. Somebody that I actually enjoy watching a decent amount is Sloot. So like inside of Sloot, before I got into the beta, inside of Sloot's stream, I'd go in there every now and then, ask him questions, kind of like what he was thinking about certain tanks. So yeah, every now and then I'll be inside of another streamer's stream, and you guys can catch me in there. I need to get away from all this gold. That gold buffs up the boss's damage, so just need to stay away from it. Alright. I also don't want to frustrate Mad Skills by running out of his efflorescence every single time he casts it, so I think we should be okay here. Nope, not anymore. Not anymore. We're gonna bump back a little bit. Let's just stay over here. Oh, we can kick things to him. Nice. Oh no, I rotated into that. Kick it to him, Matney. Alright, let me run over here. Somewhere where there's not that much gold. This is going to be our soft enrage right here. Coin magnet. While he's casting it, he goes down. Perfect. Perfect. You went overboard, got a Ryzen 7 1700 and 1080 Ti. Nice. So this new rig has a Ryzen 7 1700 in it. I have an RX 580 waiting for me to install it. This is an RX 560, and the difference between them is going to be substantial. And I also have 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Matney. Matney, what did you do? You guys, I saw your pet, yeah. I'm just messing with you, Matney. I saw the pull happen before it happened, so I was able to run over there and pick things up. Guys, you guys are my moles. Is Mad Skills being like this warrior tank? This warrior tank needs to do something else with his life. I'm kidding. I don't want to start fights. Oh, what? Rocklands hit me for 80k, 78,000. What? All right, so Rocklands needs to be interrupted. That's a lot of damage for one Rocklands. Final blast? No, thank you. I want to get the hell out of here. 78,000. Love Sloot? Yeah, man. Sloot's a really fun time to watch, especially when he does his drinking streams. I like that. 580 is dope. You got a 580 Pro inside your second iMac. That thing packs a heavy punch for a mid-range card. Yeah, it's definitely a mid-range card, which, you know, to run WoW, I don't need a high-end card. So I'm perfectly okay with saving a little bit in terms of budget when it comes to a graphics card, and then spending that money on a second monitor and a little bit more of a desk and stuff. So yeah, that was my thought process when getting the pieces I did. My biggest concern was CPU and being able to do multiple things like run OBS, have chat open and being able to keep up with you guys. Have maybe like music on. Like right now, the sounds of beta haven't gotten to me yet, but eventually, maybe like 2 months in, I'll eventually just be like, I'm sick and tired of the sounds of beta or BfA. So yeah, just having a lot of things open is more my concern. Alright, so these Earth Shapers, Rocklands, nope. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me, can't get fooled again. Oh, the Warlock pet threat is just like that. He's not, okay. I could have sworn that maybe he just had like taunt on, but no. He just said that Warlock pet threat is dumb. I agree. There's no way I can hold aggro against that pet. That pet does a little Blade Storm. I can't do anything about it. Alright, where is the last... Oh, these are both Sappers. Perfect. I thought one of them was an Earth Shaper. So this is the only way to kite on a Prot Warrior. Pop a Dragon's Roar. Ooh, no! Alright. No mana? Oh. Oh, are you Befuddled Gaming? Oh, I think I know that name. I see you're a man of culture as well. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, let's go this way. If only Hooves was here, he could keep up with you guys. Where's Hooves? He's probably asleep. Ryzen is great in my opinion, way better for multitasking. Yes, it has a way better multi-core processing, and that's exactly what I need. You know, I might be recording at one point, or mostly when I'm streaming. You know, you just have to have a lot of things open, and encoding live while you're streaming. That's the one thing in my old setup, the encoder would get overloaded, and I'd start, you know, getting hiccups. So multi-threading is more what I need rather than, you know, I don't need 4,000 frames per second. You can't even see that many. All right, so we unfortunately got this pull as well. Seems like the extractor... Okay, there it is. I was like, the extractor just wants to bounce around. So unfortunately, this extractor can't be stunned or snared. I could have sworn it used to be able to be snared, but maybe they changed it. Made him a little bit of like a mini boss. All right, we took care of that Earth Shaper, which is a good thing. That Earth Shaper is just a pain because he does that Rock Lance that just completely destroys me. Thanks for the sub, by the way. I appreciate it. This extractor needs to go down. He lives in Ireland. Who does? What? WoW players are so stupid. Their gold's on the ground and no one picks it up. It's because there's no goblins here. Oh man, I didn't see the cast time going off. That was my fault. That was my fault. Hey, you know what? I survived. The math skills didn't. There it is. Point for me. Let's get that on the whiteboard. Survey says. All right. We'll wait for the group. .580 has more than twice the effective power than the 560. It's nuts. Yes. Matt is saying that I'm taking damage well. You're not taking as much damage as he expected. Oh, he expected Prot Warriors to suck? Well, probably. I mean, no. We're good. Prot Warriors are fine. They're fine. That's a good thing. It's always a good thing to surprise your healers by taking less damage than they expected. That's a good surprise to have. There's not many good surprises. That's one of them. Did we accidentally cleave one of the crocodiles? Is that what, or the sharks? I thought I saw like a threat over here change. That freaked me out a little bit. You're going to Mythic Plus guides for BfA. What to watch out for and best? Yes, I'm going to be doing full Mythic Plus guides for BfA. I'm already working on like the boss guides. The boss guides are a little bit simpler. In order for me to like find out the Mythic Plus and the percentages, that's a little trickier because they might change that, or the percentages, like not everyone in BfA beta is going to care enough about getting invis potions and doing that. So that's going to be a little bit trickier for me to do. I'm just going to have to pull different packs, see how much percentage they give, see what's possible. So that one, yeah, it's going to take a lot longer, but I'm already starting to work on the boss guides. Like the first one of the boss guides is done. But yeah, I'm just start working on heroic, normal, and mythic boss guides, and then the rest of the content. The pulls are going to be later. Hopefully it all gets done before BfA goes live. That's the hope. We have a month. But it is a lot of dungeons, a lot of trash to consider, a lot of mythic pluses to do, to wipe on. Alright, let's pop last stand here because I don't have shield block anymore. I ran out of charges. So while my charges come back up, I'm going to have last stand going. Alright, last stand is gone. Let me pop my shield block now. These sappers are just... Oh, there it is! Rock Lance, 78k. Who does this Rock Lance come from? Okay, I need that to pop. Okay. Oh, we still have an Earth Shaper here. I thought the Earth Shaper had gone down already. 80,000. Because he is raging. No, that was the explosion. That was my fault. That was me being dumb. Standing in that explosion. Intel is better in speed alone. Yeah, Intel is better for single core performance. So if I played games for performance as opposed to playing games for streaming and creating content, if I was just in it for maximizing the actual game on my rig, then Intel would be better. It has better single core performance. Not every game is optimized for like multi-threaded performance, and then a nice chunky Intel card and video card. Not Intel, and video card would be amazing as well. Alright. We're all good? We'll all stack up right here and cleave things. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Okay. Alright, let's go. Alright. So what I want to do is be able to hit everything with one shockwave. So here's a resonant pulse, right? Stun 3 of them. I didn't stun all of them. Oh no, I stunned 2 of them. Damn it, I missed 1. Alright, and here's the Azurite infusion. Let's just go ahead and kill this guy. This guy's going to be our focus right now. Got to take him down. The smash is going out over there where no one is. Perfect. Is this on the... It is. I was like, is this on the Warlock pet again? Yes, the Warlock pet pulled again. Azurite infusion. We got to take down whoever's infused. We can't be killing the boss right now. It's not about the boss. It's not about that. Resonant Pulse. We're going to have a lot of casts going out. Let me go ahead and stun that guy. What? Is this guy immune to stunning because he's Azurite infused? That's terrible. That was not the case before. Alright, we're going to get another ad right now. Again, these ads don't really have an aggro table. Or they don't have an aggro table. Not they don't really. They just don't have an aggro table. So, just got to take him down. There's a Tectonic Smash. I think it hit one person. Azurite Infusion. Hopefully it goes on the guy who's really low. It does. Resonant Pulse. Nice. That other one was stunned. He didn't get the Resonant Pulse because it was stunned. Alright, now let's throw my snare out on this Earth Rager. Azurite Infusion is about to go out on it. So now it just needs to be nuked. Here's a Tectonic Smash aiming away from the group. And then just nuke the boss. Boss will slowly start spawning ads. No big deal. He plays in the US, EU, France. He has multiple countries. What? Who is this? What's up, Roy? You watch his content. Who are we talking about? Are we talking about Salute? I'm sorry, I was reading chat. I'm sorry, Mad Skills. Don't hit me. You don't want your PC turning into a microwave? Oh man, it won't. I promise you. I promise you, the only way your PC will turn into a microwave is if you start like I need to maximize the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna put this giant satellite dish on it. I don't know. Can I invite people into the guild? I'm in a guild? Stop humiliating. Oh man, I did it in Legion, no reason to stop. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it going. They're talking about Mad Skills. Mad Skills is playing in all these countries. I thought maybe they were talking about Salute. I know Salute is like EU. He also plays US sometimes. Salute's all over the place. Prot Warriors are fine. Did you hear a hammer drop in the distance? Stop. No, we can't do that. I'm sorry I'm behind on the chat, guys. Try to catch up right now. He's a very skilled player. Yeah, he is. No, the healing is really, really good right now. Like I have no fear that I'm just gonna spontaneously combust unless there's an Earth Shaper and they cast Rock Bolt, whatever the hell it was on me. I hate that thing. 80k damage. Get out of here. Ryzen loses some performance in games, but with a good GPU doesn't matter. Yeah, I agree. More cores is a win-win for me. Yep. Test subjects. Personally, you need a big Xeon to crunch through your renders. Yeah, I'm just... What do you stream on? This is a Windows Server 2016. I've got a Xeon here. It's a 32 core. It's the prototype version that was recently leaked. So yeah, I've got the prototype version with the 32 cores in it. You know, no big deal. It helps me render 1080p footage in about 5 minutes. Way too much. Now you're talking hot? No, I don't overclock my CPUs either because I realize that I'm not going to be doing things like maximizing the airflow on them. Like the computer I bought comes in a Lenovo. I actually found a really good deal on it. So comes in a Lenovo case, and a standard Lenovo case is just, it's not going to be the best for airflow. It's not going to be maximized for that. So yeah, I don't try to overclock too much. It's just not going to be for my playstyle. Although I believe this Ryzen 7 runs at 3 gigahertz, and I can overclock it to 3.4 and not have to worry about it too much. But I'm not in any danger of like maximizing on my CPU already. Get the hot pockets, ma'am. Ma'am, hot pockets. All right, these masterminds are normally a pain, but it's not fortified. We are gonna get raging though. I just thought about that. So raging is gonna hit right about now. Yeah, there it is. Raging energy lash. That definitely does hurt a lot more than I'm used to. Let's pop and ignore pain. All right, we're good. I want to just grind boars for all of BfA. Well, you can actually, so there was someone on Reddit who did it in honor of the whole South Park episode of World of Warcraft. Since all of the old content scales for level 1 through 60, he leveled up from level 1 through 60 by only killing boars in Elwyn Forest. And I forgot how many he killed, but it was a ridiculous amount. Like, I'm pretty sure on that Reddit thread, somebody called PETA on him. They were like, this is way too many boars. Are you kidding me? You did what? In the forest? No. This is unacceptable. Get out of here. I wanted to interrupt that transmute. Oh, okay, I was gonna say we got a bunch of ads, but they're a bunch of non-elites. They're just a bunch of little rats. No big deal. Alright, so Mad Skills is going to see me melt in this next pool. Oh, maybe even in this pool. Those test subjects got enraged. We didn't kill them fast enough. Can't say I had ever seen the test subjects enraged. That's a first. That's a first for me. Didn't help that I just thought, hey, they're all non-elites. Let's let them bounce around. Nope. Totally ignoring your message? No, you said something about stop humiliating us, other people watching us. Oh man. Hold on, my chat wasn't updating. Because you were being too funny for him to read it live. It's true. That's what it was. I think I have to restart my chat here. Let's close this. I am in combat. Oh, me too. What the hell? Why am I in combat? All right. Somebody type a message. It wasn't in the human starting zone. The lowest goes to 20, but he did boars all the way through. Oh, okay. So he didn't do it specifically only in Elwyn, but he did kill boars all the way through. Okay. I could have sworn that everything scaled up. Thank you, Brian. I could have sworn that Elwyn scaled up to 58. But oh, he can also, yeah, there's like Searing Gorge and all these other ones. All right. Let's jump into this. Good luck. Good luck to me. Mad Skills is going to hate me after this pull. Alright, so we're going to have to slowly rotate our cooldowns because this pull is one of those pulls that's just, it's just a pain. So I popped Berserker Rage, and right after that I'm going to pop a Last Stand. I no longer have charges of shield block, so this is all I have, and then I should get some shield block back. It's not going to help with everything. I'm going to interrupt that transmute. Alright, so let me pop shield block again. My Last Stand just faded. I'm gonna do this, and I gotta heal. Okay, I managed to get a killing blow on that guy. Perfect. That's the only reason why I'm alive now. All right, it wasn't as terrible. I didn't have to use shield wall. I didn't get that low to use shield wall, but yeah. What do I edit with? I use Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas. Not that. After that humiliate. Oh, another one. Sorry, Epic. My chat just completely broke. I have to read it on my main monitor now. Let me move that over. Okay, we can do both. Oh, it's off center. It's so weird. All right, let's do this. So again, while that taunt debuff is up, do a Dragon's Roar and a Shield Slam. Let me actually hide that in the chat. Okay, I can see a little bit more. I was second on DPS. What? I didn't even see that. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to the DPS meters. Alright, let's not get completely destroyed by that. And then here we're gonna have the phase where we're gonna have to watch where she faces. I wish that they would put they should put a little arrow underneath her so it's easier to see. That's one thing I wish that they would do. Because it's a little bit difficult to see where a small, tiny female goblin faces. Alright. There it is. She's back to attacking me now. Vegas, that's old school for me. Yeah, I definitely want to change now. So Vegas isn't working the same way on this current new rig as it did in my old rig. And I don't know if it's just a bunch of settings, like a bunch of things that I had changed when I installed Vegas. But it's acting different, that, things that I'm not used to. So I might start trying to switch over to Adobe Premiere. Might be what I swap over to. I just need to take a look at it and slowly learn it. I've been editing on Vegas now for what, 2 years? So I got pretty used to it. But Premiere looks like it's a lot friendlier on resources. Vegas seems like it has a lot of issues with like the preview window. Whenever you start adding too much color correcting and too many other kind of additional video filters to it, Vegas really just starts bogging down, and it's not even that it's bogging your system down. Like, my system is performing fine. It's not hitting its cap at any way, but it just starts getting hiccups. You like my content with arrows and everything? Yeah, so that's one of the things that, like, this current setup, I wasn't able to get the same kind of arrow things that I wanted. I normally have a decent grasp on, like, putting the arrows, tracing over, like, whatever content I'm trying to show you. But right now in this setup, it didn't work out that way because it wasn't updating frame by frame. So I had to just kind of do it a little slower. But the first dungeon guide I didn't necessarily need that much tracking in it. But I'm going to need a change before I put out the rest of them. Where are these bombs coming from? I didn't think there was bombs right here in the beginning. All right, let me uh-oh. Never mind. Premiere is a king on Windows, but prepare for a learning curve steeper than a high mountain. I'm ready. I'm ready. Listen, I used to play Dota too. I know about learning curves. You ever try to get into Dota? That is a steep learning curve. You log in one day, and then it was before they added any training or anything. You log in, and you're like, all these heroes, all these items. You sit there at the shop. You shop for like 10 minutes at a time. It's like if you're going shopping in real life. I'm ready for learning curves. I'm good. Plenty of guides for Premiere Pro Online. You watch a few vids, start editing. Nice. Yeah, I wanna swap over to that. It looks a lot friendlier. Vegas has been giving me a lot of issues, and then, like, before I render on Vegas, I also have to completely close the project and then reopen it, because if I've had the project open for anything longer than like 30 minutes, I'll get a few frames that have like it's hard to describe it, kind of like, just like, it looks like glitchy, and a few frames skip. I can have a black screen for a little bit. Sometimes the video itself doesn't pre-render correctly in the timeline. All sorts of nonsense with Vegas. I'm ready for something else. Of course it isn't hard, but compared to Vegas, something truly comfortable like Final Cut is it's nasty. Oh yeah, I've also never tried Final Cut. Maybe I'll try Final Cut. Photoshop ain't hard either compared to Paint. It's oh man. I'm glad you guys are gonna laugh at me. If you guys know about, you would use Adobe Premiere, you like it a lot more. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into Adobe Premiere then. You guys are gonna laugh at me, but I learned Photoshop when I was in high school a very long time ago, and oh no, don't move, guys. How come I can't charge? So I learned Photoshop. I taught myself Photoshop a very long time ago when I was in high school, and I still use the same version of Photoshop that I learned on, just because I know where all the buttons are. And so the version of Photoshop that I use for my thumbnails, although, you know, they're thumbnails, it's not that crazy, but the version of Photoshop I use for my thumbnails is Photoshop CS2. Commence cringing if you guys know what version Photoshop is on now. CS2 is circa 2006? 2005? Updated? I know where everything is. I only need it for thumbnails. It's not like I do professional Photoshop work where I'm like, guys, I just need to design this whole layout. I have a client that needs me to design a whole website. Like, no, it's just mostly for thumbnails. But yeah, I run on CS2. CS2, oh guys, oh man. It's what I taught myself on. And back in the day, the website I used to teach myself Photoshop, it doesn't exist anymore. Every time I try to type in the URL, I just time out, and then sometimes I get through, but it's all broken. I learned on Pixel 2 Life. That's the kind of tutorials I used to do. Alright, we need to kill this trash. Oh, we don't need to. We have a... Do I have a Warlock? We do have a Warlock. Warlock portal. Let me just take this damage for us. Can we Warlock Portal up the ledge? Please? This pull is terrible. Don't think I can. Dang it. 2 charges, 1 minute. Alright, let's just pull. Oh. We did something. Nice! I hate that trash. In the current version, there's a retro mode that has the same layout CS 1 through 6. Really? They did it for people like me? They're like, alright, internet. Look, we know you don't like change. And you're terrified of change, internet. So here's a retro mode. I don't understand why you just can't learn the new layout. Alright, so we have this guy going down the middle and over there going down that side. So these guys might get hit. Matskill is going to get hit. Oh, he stood perfectly to avoid it. And then everything else. After this Gatling gun, we'll have another area, another phase of dodging. So this guy's not too bad. Homing missile. Get away from me. Okay. Where do I need to dodge? Gatling gun. Okay, so I'm going to dodge by standing over here. Because we're going to get this guy over here. Perfect. And then I can charge in. IP. We're good. Homing missile. We're about to get that second phase as well right now, where we're going to get 2 ads that spawn on opposite sides of the platform. I know that Matinee is going to transfer them over to me. God, sometimes MD over to me. Sometimes I swear to God, guys, I have brain farts and I get a little worried. Sometimes I just feel like I may be having a stroke on camera. Alright, so that person was being chased down. Let's run over to the pillars. I think I have enough aggro to snap these guys on me. There, it's chasing me now. Let's just stand right here. There it is. Stomp that out, my friend. And then the last one is really far away. Let's just start getting over there, just in case they chase me this time. Not on me. Oh, not enough. Not fast enough. Taunt this guy. Come over here. Come over here. All right, we're good. Let's transition over. You would use Adobe Premiere, you like it? Yeah, I'll give it a shot. And I forgot the Final Cut was Mac only. I do have so the monitor you guys see behind me, that is a Mac, but that one's not, you know, currently connected, or, you know, it's a little too far to get footage from my hard drives. I'd need a very long USB cable. But I do have a Mac Mini. That's what it is. It's a Mac Mini, so I can run Final Cut on that one and edit on that one, but I do have my old rig to be able to edit on. Alright, so the Boomba over there, and then this one, we might have to dodge this guy. Yeah, this guy's going to be in that corner. So let me run around here, go all the way around, and we're good. We'll run this way, and we won't get bombed here. Oh no, everybody's going to die. Everybody got bombed. Alright, this is a +5 done. So we did 2 +5s today, guys. That was actually... I didn't think we were going to be able to do +5s, but that Arathi gear paid off. You just crack Adobe Cal. Hey, whoa, we don't talk about that. My Photoshop and my Sony Vegas are legit, okay? 355 shield. Oh, this one comes with avoidance. How is it a shield, but it comes with avoidance? It's like, it's in front of me, but it helps me jump out of the way or something. I don't know how this works, but I will take it. 4200 block. All right, guys, let me look up something here. Yeah, my chat here is completely broken. I gotta read it on the screen. You have that disc in your filing cabinet still? CS2. Oh man. A CC 2018 runs extremely fast. They've rewritten huge parts of it. That's good to hear. I need that. I need it. Where is... Matt Skills is streaming on Twitch, isn't he? I wanted to stop by. I don't see him streaming. Oh, there he is. Alright. Alright, let's hurt out of here. Told to Gore 4? We didn't do it in time? That was a rip key? Oh man. Photoshop is solid anyways. If you know how to use CS2, you know how to use the current build. There's a ton more stuff. Yeah, there's like I remember, oh man, yeah, again, I'm dating myself. I was on CS2 and I remember when like CS6 came out or something, there was a way to remove like people from backgrounds. Like if you have a big background, it'll automatically kind of like stamp tool and fill in the person. Those kind of things I just don't have access to. You managed to have a food and shower and we're still doing the dungeon. You could say it's a mother load, and then we need the audio cue. If I'm on a budget, I could try Sarif's Affinity Photo and Affinity Designer as powerful. Okay, let me copy that. I'll give that a look, Roy. Thank you for that. You'll keep your illegal routes closed then? So you said earlier that Matt Skills is a Mythic Raider, not like someone watching now. Ouch. Oh, that's what you said. Ouch. Guys, I did one boss on Mythic. I am a Mythic Raider. I did Arathi World Breaker. Alright. You respect me, Epic. Oh, he's streaming to both YouTube and Twitch? Really? But he has a sub button. Okay. I won't look into it. First version of Photoshop was borrowed. 7.0 version. Best part, they've cracked and burned it to get away on the disc. Oh, I used to have a lot of that too. Cracked and burned onto a disc. I only played StarCraft 2, cracked and burned on a disc. I used to have my old Warcraft 3 games. I didn't want to mess up the original CD, so I burned my own discs so that I could... I remember having to download alcohol 120%, make an ISO, burn that, because if you just tried dragging and dropping, it didn't work. So yeah, when I used to play like Warcraft 3, I didn't want to mess up my original discs, so I would like make copies of it and then just run those, and those discs were like, yeah, I didn't care, throw them on the desk, whatever. Smart Phil, yes. There's not many people nice as Matt. He's a very nice guy. I've heard a lot of good things about him, Matney. Mad Max recommended him to me as well a long time ago. Does he have mad skills? He was able to heal me. He was able to heal this shitty Prot warrior. You've not tried Mythic, but you're happy with 11-11? Yeah. But this was all at school. They had one... Oh, yeah. In my high school, they did that with... what was the software we copied over? I know we had a legit version of Office because it's easy to get like bulk versions of Office, but there was a few pieces of software that, yeah, they were all not legit. Matt is good, people. Yeah, all right, guys, that is going to do it for today's stream. If you guys are looking for more streaming content, I would suggest checking out Matt's skills. He helped me heal, or he helped heal me in this dungeon, so shout out to him. You guys can bounce over to his channel. That is going to do it for today's live stream. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Shout out to all the patrons and sponsors. Patrons and sponsors, make sure to message me on Discord. I'm going to start posting your time-gated exclusive videos, and one of them is going to go up in a little bit. I uploaded it. I need to review it and just kind of create a thumbnail for it and all that. So that's going to start going up. You guys are going to get early access to all of the dungeon guides for BfA. So shout out to you guys, and we had a new sponsor today as well, so thank you guys for supporting me, and everybody watching here and on Twitch. I really do appreciate it. And so yeah, if you guys are on Twitch, let me actually load up my dashboard and let me link over on Twitch, and then I will also I spammed it here on YouTube. So if you guys want to watch more content, I'm pretty sure he's still doing keys. Future Hendrix also shouted me out. I don't know. Wait, Matney, who's Future Hendrix? But yeah. Oh, Zach Hendricks. Oh, got you. I just saw you right now. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Let me put Mad Skills over on my Twitch as well. You would love to share beers and burgers with me, Matney? That'd be good. Beers and burgers are delicious. Yeah, it was a good Mythic Plus today, guys. We did a good amount of Mythic Plussing. If that's a thing, that's what we did. And send a message. All right, over on Twitch, if you guys want to go ahead and head over to Mad Skills, I'll head over there in a little bit. I just got to open up my windows, get some fresh air, and then I will be hanging out there a little bit as well while I eat my lunch. So one more time, you guys can head over there if you guys want to see more content. I will see you guys on Wednesday. I'm still leveling up my monk. So once I get my monk leveled up, then we can start doing that. If not, we can start grinding out higher keys later on. +7. If I don't get my monk leveled up, we can get a +7 next week. Hopefully we get it done. It's necrotic, so we'll see. All right, guys, I will see you all on Wednesday. Have a good weekend. You'll try to reach 120 so I can carry you? Yeah, if you guys are on the beta. All right, guys, see you all next week.